at your steering wheels. Traffic.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, right? I swear to God, people in California, it's like it rains. It's a freaking natural disaster. But welcome back, Juicy Whip Studios on a Wednesday after my Cowboys. Start that off. Went 4 out of the last game. Oh, we'll get to that later. Okay, sister? Get to that later. Big game, though, beating those Saints, Knock. I even picked the Saints on my pick'ems.
So the whole world.
I was like, the one week I don't pick my team, and they end up winning the game they shouldn't. But welcome back to the Sportscast. You guys can watch us all live right now on our YouTube channel. Just search my name, Josh Pacheco. You guys can also go to our website, sportscastlife.com. As you can see, it's a little bit different, a little condensed version of what it used to be, a lot easier to find things and navigate through the homepage there. And we got a special guest in the house tonight. Is this their second or third time?
Second visit.
Second visit.
First
we got
time with you.
Texas Runaway in the house, Jacob and Brie from the band. Welcome, you two.
What's up?
What's up, back? You guys were here, what, a couple months ago?
Maybe a couple months. Yeah, it was just me and Renee.
Is this you and Renee?
Show kicked ass. You weren't here.
Yeah, I know, and I heard it, and there's some ragging on my hair and some other shit going. You know what? And it's still growing, and now I'm losing it. Well, I'll show you. I'm getting
because of that hat you're wearing,
I'm
man.
getting those cul-de-sacs.
Oh,
They're going.
That's
They're
the
going.
bowler side right there, bro.
It's called the hair receding line of the hat.
It is. I'm a hat guy, and it happened. You are too. I know you
That's
wear
your
a lot of
mom's
hats,
side,
too.
bro.
Is that like a drummer thing that drummer guys just wear hats?
I think so, partially because it helps
Keeps
to
the
keep
sweat
out
out
of
of
our
your
eyes.
eyes?
Like unlike the guitar players and the singers, we can't just like have little moments where we can just go
Oh, that's true.
real quick.
Have you ever thought about wearing one of those 80s like sweatbands instead of a hat?
The Axl Rose type.
Yeah, that'd be
sweatband.
sweet, Jake. You should do that.
There may or may not be some future sightings. Of
Cool.
All
Some
right,
do-rags.
material.
We got some do-rags going.
If I
That's what I'm talking
get
about
a
right there.
Sportscast one made, will you wear it?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can I get-
Hell yeah! I'm
Hell yeah.
totally gonna go make that.
Can I get a
we
sweaty
love
one?
Sportscast.
Awesome. I
We
love
will
you guys.
support you guys.
Love you guys. Well, you guys, we have them in the house because they've got a new single dropping.
We got a whole album dropping.
Whole album dropping in what, January?
The single drops January 1st.
Okay, that's what I thought it was single. Okay.
And then the album will drop after 2 more singles after
Nice.
that. Yeah.
And if you guys can see there, you guys are watching. I'll throw up their logo and website. If you guys, that's what their logo and everything looks like. So if you guys search their Texas Runaway, you guys are on YouTube, Spotify, and we're gonna play a few clips from your new album coming up later in the show. So stick around from that. If you guys love country music, which a lot of the folks that listen to the show do, and you like rock and roll, you guys are kind of, would you say, a combination of the two? I know you guys probably explained this last time you were here, but I wasn't here. I was just getting made fun of. So I need to know.
Well, the more that you ask us about the new album, the more you'll understand just how country and rock we are.
Okay,
Nice.
awesome. I'm excited to listen to it. We'll also play a couple of their older songs on the break, so check that out. Get to Pigskin Pick in Week 14. Knocker, you're making a move, you're saying, on me. All right, you came in a little hot today.
Right. Can we just say one thing?
You can say whatever you want. It's your show.
$50,000 right there.
Oh, my God.
$50,000.
$50,000 right
That's
there.
his nickname.
That
That's
man
his
on the
nickname
left, that
over
man on
there.
the screen right there, $50,000.
50,000.
Won't tell you what he wanted for.
Show me the money!
50,000.
That's it, brother, but you got to yell that stuff! Show me the money! I need to feel you, Jerry! Show me the money!
That's right.
I couldn't let that go, bro.
No, I'm not going to.
Never.
Cha-ching.
Ladies, take note.
Ladies, take note. I like that.
If only Vicky Macias was listening right now.
All right. So we get to all this good stuff coming up in tonight's show. We'll get to our Pigskin Pick'ems. Knocker, we've got our 4 playoff teams of college football set. We've got a couple, a coach that's going to be retiring from big name school. We've also got a coach moving to our own Trojans as far as offensive coordinator, so we'll get to that. Well, I want to know your thoughts, whether you think Oklahoma should be in or Ohio State, so we'll get to that as well coming up. And also get to Heisman Trophy because it is kind of a split between Oklahoma quarterback and Tua Tagovailoa.
It's 6:07 and OU still sucks.
Whoa! Whoa!
I got bullshit on that!
There's the
Toss
horn.
that out.
There's the
You know
horn.
what? I like her feistiness. That sucks from a Texas girl right there.
Is that why it's not Oklahoma runaway? Is that
Yeah,
why
it's-
Texas
yeah.
runaway?
Fuck
It's funny because it was
Right?
Drop it.
Hey. I'm not going to go there.
It was about this. It was about this far into the show last time we were here that your dad said the same thing when she was talking. He said, "I like her."
Right? Right? I get along with her. That's what I'm saying. Also, we have an exclusive video coming up on this show.
Ah, that's right, huh?
We have an exclusive video
Runaway
from
Mike.
Our boy Blackout. Actually, they've changed his name. He's got a new name now. It's Blackout of Money
Blackout
Falcon
of Money Falcon.
instead of Blackout Drunk Falcon. So they've changed his name. He's hashtag Welch Family. It's been trending for over a week. I'm sure most of you guys follow the show have seen the video because it's been going around. Comments have been coming in since last week about how Mike welched on his Falcons Cowboys bet.
Yes, he did.
I went on my rant last week. I won't go over that rant again.
Right.
You'll have to go to our Twitter to go ahead and hear about it. But I pretty much called him out for.
And he made a video, huh?
And he's been in hiding. Now, Knock, all week, tweets have been coming in and Instagram have been nailing Mike saying, pay up, you welched on this. No one's on his side. Now, I've talked to Mike because he hasn't come out of hiding in a week. But I've talked to him on the phone. He's even brought this video to work. He's getting no love at work. He said he has no friends no longer at work. He said the only two people on his side he got were two drunk people he went to a bar with over the weekend. He got to convince to be on his side.
Because he bought him beers, right?
So Mike has been in hiding, not responding to anything. And he finally made a 2.5-minute clip for me.
I can't wait to see it.
Coming out of hiding, he's got a couple things to say. He's calling it his cyberbullying campaign. So
really?
So we'll get to that.
He's being bullied?
Yeah, we'll get to this later in the show. He's coming to us from what the footage looks like. It's just really weird. He sounds really low talking, like he's in a basement hiding.
Like Bin Laden?
Yeah, and somehow, if you don't know Mike's a bald black guy, and somehow now he looks like Rick James with hair. So he's in disguise. So we'll get to that.
On the lamb.
Yeah, later coming up in the show. And then all the good stuff going on in the Wild World of Sports. We've got some news. NHL's getting a new hockey team.
Yes. I love it.
We also have XFL. They announced the cities that are going to have their 8 teams coming up.
All right.
We've got a compilation of the NHL players using some cliches. It's fucking hilarious. It's really good. It's really good.
I saw that earlier.
Did you
today,
see it earlier?
I was just cracking
Yeah, we're
up.
gonna head. Knocker, have you seen it yet?
No, I have not.
Okay, it's good stuff. You'll enjoy
I
it.
actually have a job, Josh, where I don't get to sit down and watch the video screen or the monitor or your laptop.
What kind
all
of
day long.
sportscast
I
guy
played a half
are
hour
you?
Fortnite on my phone today. At work.
Wow, she just ripped into me. Right?
Right?
What kind of dude are you? You got yourself a show. You don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, exactly. Now give a
Damn.
smartphone. You're tweeting all the time.
Yeah, Mr. Retweet King.
I am. You're the 8th person that said so, right?
Since joining Twitter, even back at the Toad Hop days, you've been the retweet king. You will retweet anything. It doesn't even say hi.
No, not anything.
Oh, no.
I'm
It
very
used to be
picky.
almost anything.
Nah, Chabby's got it right on. He goes, you are the best retweeter on the internet.
My mother wants to know why there's a Cowboys mini helmet in front of me. My mother is a Texans fan.
Oh, because I'm a Cowboys fan, and we actually have championships. And, yeah, you guys have won, 9 games in a row?
9 games in a row.
Well, you played them for Jacksonville and Indianapolis and a bunch of crappy teams.
Wow.
We're actually playing a good division.
It's there because
I'm just kidding.
Someone gave that
That's
to Josh.
questionable.
And then the Godfather, the Mark Long, sent that as a response to the cowboy helmet right there.
Nice.
Yeah. No, but honestly,
nice.
about the Texans, I actually have no hate for the Texans. I actually like watching them. I think they have the best receiver in the NFL by far.
By
DeAndre
far.
Hopkins is a freaking he reminds me of Megatron almost. He's just an animal.
Yes.
You just throw it up and he's good to go.
And
JJ Watt's finally playing like he used to play.
Well, the
You've
guy
got-
that's actually really finally stepping up is Clowney.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't do. They
And
drafted him
Deshaun
number
Watson
1.
ain't doing too bad himself.
No, the
Well,
whole
yeah.
team.
Well, he was good before he got hurt, so you know
Yeah.
he was going to play. But Clowney, number 1 overall, and blah blah blah. And 3 years.
Don't
2
even
years
get me
hurt,
started on that
Right,
one.
2
Yeah.
years hurt, this and that. But he's finally, coming into his own, and they're working him and JJ fantastic, just wreaking havoc on offensive lines. It's fun to watch.
It is fun to watch.
Well,
So-
DeAndre Hopkins
Yeah.
used to be looked at as like the little mini Andre. What was his name? I can't even think of his name because he went to the
Andre Johnson.
freaking Colts.
Andre Johnson. Your old receiver for the Texans, right? Andre
Yeah, Andre
Johnson.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's amazing. I mean,
I
right
feel
now,
like Hopkins is better than that, though.
I think Hopkins is a better receiver.
Yeah.
His catching is he's got hands like Jerry Rice. He can catch anything. So we'll get to all that. You guys want to call the show? Phone lines will be open all night. 626 208-9040. God, I almost forgot the number. I'll throw it up on the
Right.
screen for you guys because I have it here since I can't even remember my own phone number here. There you go. 626-208-9040 is the number. Take your phone calls. You guys have any questions for Brie and Jake here? We'll talk some music coming up as well. It'll be just a fun, Phil show of mixed up sports and music. And again, we're going to be playing some clips from their new album coming out in January. So, Knocker, without further ado, let's go span the globe. Let's span the globe and see what everybody's talking about in the world of sports. You guys can tweet us, Knockers at BudKnocker. Go ahead and give your guys' Twitter handles out too there, Jake and Bree.
The band's Twitter is at TXR_band, and then mine is at BreeBonesTXR.
Okay.
And then mine's at drummer1484.
All right, there you
Okay,
go.
now let me stop this right now.
You can stop whatever you want at any time.
Because
sir.
I can picture Vicky, your mother, getting in her car and driving over here and saying, if you call my boy Jake again, I am going to beat your ass.
Oh, no.
I'm going to do it so much.
Okay?
Am
I right or wrong, Jacob?
I love you, Vicky. I love
Jacob,
you. It's
am I
gonna
right or wrong?
Yep.
I am so right on this.
All right, Jake, so what's your Twitter again?
At drummer1484.
All right, thanks, Jake. All right, man, let's get to the next. She should have never said that. Here we go. Next year,
Hey, if she was here, she'd be
she'd
saying,
smack me.
No, she'd be saying Cub every time.
All right, here we go. Span the globe and see what everyone's talking about. Let's go.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport.
All right, those new to the show, this is where we go and we span the globe for what everyone's talking about in the world of sports. Again, if you guys want to chime in, go and feel free to tweet the show. Call it at 626-208-9040 is the number. Let me throw a little something on the back here, Knocker. Well, first up, like I said, and feel free, you guys chime in at any time here, so because I'm running the show. So the more you guys carry the show, the better for me. So I got 4 screens here. I got a beer. So first up here, Knocker, we talked about we're all big hockey fans. It's gonna
Yes.
we're going to get our 32nd team in the NHL.
Yes.
Jacob, I'll call him Jacob. All right?
Thank you.
I'll make Vicky happy. I love her. You're a huge hockey fan like we are, big Kings guys. It's kind of weird having 31 teams in the league.
Of course.
This kind of, evens things out here. The Seattle is going to get the franchise here. We obviously don't have a name yet, but with this comes a little bit of realignment that'll send the Arizona Coyotes to the Central Division, Knocker.
Right.
Now, this
Right.
team will come into effect in 2021 and 2022 here.
Now, is there Nike money backing this team?
It says here the cost of league entry is $650
No shit,
million,
right? The
Knocker.
buy-in?
Yeah, and that's crazy because that's up 30% from $500 million, which was
Knights.
the Vegas Knights were bought for only last season.
Right.
Well, $150
2 years ago.
million. That's how much the NHL has grown in popularity, and we've seen that with the Clippers. What they sold for $2 billion or something the other when they got sold. Seattle, 18th largest city in the United States, Knocker. They haven't had a winter sports team there since the NBA Supersonics left for Oklahoma in 2008.
Right.
And they've actually they had a hockey team. The Seattle Metropolitans played in the Pacific Coast Hockey Association, won the Stanley Cup in 1917 until the franchise folded in 1924.
The first,
Boom, like
the
that
first non-Canadian team to win a Stanley Cup.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Did
And
not
you
know
don't
that.
think I know my shit?
That's why my wow came
that.
out is because I was actually like, yeah.
Okay, all right. I made some
So
round up.
congratulations to Seattle getting the organization. They're a good
That's awesome. It's
sports
fantastic.
city. Yeah,
It
they're really
is
good.
fantastic.
Now, if only Texas could get a second NHL team, then I wouldn't have to have 3 separate teams right now that I go
Right,
for.
right. Are you a Dallas Stars fan?
Heck no.
Oh, wow.
Everything Dallas, no way.
Why are you so anti-Dallas?
I-
What did they ever do to
Houston.
you except win championships?
This is gonna get good at some point tonight.
Because you know who has championships? The Dallas Stars. You know who has championships? The Dallas Cowboys.
You know what?
The Dallas Mavericks even got one, sister.
You know what? Dallas can suck it.
Are you a San Antonio fan?
No. Rockets, man. Everything
Yeah,
Houston.
good luck.
Rockets.
Way to choke
Texans.
it. Way to choke it, Chris Paul.
Astros.
Way to choke it. Man, me and her just fight all night out right there. I can feel it. It's on.
Ding, ding.
What's your
Ding,
baseball
ding.
team?
What's the Angels?
Okay, then we're cool.
We're all right?
Astros.
Okay. Oh, God, I hate that. I hate that little guy that hits leadoff for you. I don't know how he...
Why do you
Jose
hate
Altuve
him?
is the
I actually
best.
I hate him with, you know how you hate players but you like
I
him? You know what I
literally
mean?
love
Like, I hate
Justin
him 'cause he's
Verlander.
good.
That's my favorite thing he
Oh,
says.
Verlander.
Like I hate
Verlander.
Sidney Crosby, but he's a really good hockey
Come
player. I
on,
hate him.
Justin Verlander.
I
Come
know.
on.
I hate him.
Man, that guy's so good, and he got to marry Kate
All
Upton.
that talent.
My God.
Banging Kate Upton.
God.
Actually, my favorite player is George Springer. He's been my
he's
favorite
good.
since he was
Hell,
drafted.
that guy is like the playoff monster. Springer's just playoff monster.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to Seattle. So, speaking of other sports, though, we're going to get to, I guess, the XFL Knocker. They're going to be actually coming out here 2020.
Okay.
Vince McMahon is going to be ahead of this league again. We've seen it before in the past. It didn't work out. I think it lasted 2 years. It just wasn't ran right. The product it just was kind of chaos on a field. Knocker.
It started okay and then it just turned into
kind
a
of
shit
fizzled
show.
out.
But a lot of the things you see technology-wise, it's like the camera that runs
goes
across
behind the
field,
quarterback and stuff,
and a lot
came
of these
from that.
things
Yep.
came from that league.
Yeah.
So it was a viable venture as far as that goes. So we'll see what happens.
It says,
Who knows?
so they're going to go ahead and I believe they're going to have 8 teams here, Knocker, for the inaugural season. The cities they're going to get teams are going to be New York, Dallas, Houston, Los Angeles, St. Louis, Seattle, Tampa, and Washington. So, hey, Seattle gets 2 teams coming up here. Not
Very
bad
nice.
for Seattle. So
Is
if
the
you're
XFL anything like the other league that what's his name?
the CFL, the Canadian Football League?
No. What am I thinking of? So you know his name that he did this when he was
yeah, Johnny Manziel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he went to the CFL. That was the
He went to
Canadian.
Canadian
yeah.
Football
Yeah,
League.
is it like that? Is that what the XFL is going to be like?
No.
No.
The
Go on.
Canadian Football League is actually a legit league. The field
Okay.
is a little configured a little different, and the rules are a little bit different, but it's basically the same football that we play. This is more entertainment. This is going to be more flash and entertainment.
Kind of like WWE is for
Yeah.
people.
Well, they're going to bring entertainment into it. They're not going to make it fake like the WWE.
Okay.
I was going to say, is it going to be scripted football
Right.
games? Like,
That's what
so-and-so
I was
wins,
wondering.
and he
I was
body
like,
slams him at the end. Like,
You
it's
know,
going to be...
but you're talking cheerleaders
you know.
and sideline shows and this and that and lasers and it's going to be entertainment.
I think it might
Interesting.
actually... I wonder if it's going to be any more violent. Like, they're actually going to let... you know what I mean? Like headhunting almost. Is it going
I
to be
think
more
there will
violent?
be less rules than the NFL.
You know what I'm saying? You could wreck the quarterback like you used
That's
to.
kind
in the
of
60s.
scary, though.
But for some players that can't make the NFL, if you can, it's another place for them to potentially you show your name and
He
you
hate
make it.
me.
You know what I mean?
He
So
hate
yeah,
me.
he hate me.
That was the
That's-
thing.
yeah.
They let you're gonna have to go like Google the XFL.
Yeah, they
when
let
it-
you
from
put
its
nicknames
first-
on the back of your jersey, so you can only imagine some of the nicknames that
Right.
you'd have.
And you got a Houston team.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
got a Houston
I saw
team, there
that.
you go.
I saw that.
Just-
but no,
just-
like I heard this and somebody was talking about it at work because, dude, my boss and this guy, the one guy that works with us in my office, they both talk about sports all the time, especially football, because they're in fantasy leagues or whatever.
All right.
And they were like, "Yeah, you hear about this XFL thing?" And I was like, "XFL? What does that?"
Well, let me
stand
give you some of
for?"
these names. I just pulled up the 25
Hey, well,
best
this is-
nicknames
I'm
in the
gonna play-
XFL.
I'm going to play Lil Karnak here.
Yeah.
I can see Texas Runaway playing the halftime
Oh,
show.
yeah, XFL.
XFL game.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm sure mom would be so proud of that.
Why not?
That'd be awesome. Like, look at my baby. She's out there with all
Mom's my baby.
XFL
That's my
players.
baby.
So we've got the best some of these good XFL nicknames. So these are like what they had in the back of their jerseys here.
For the old league?
Yeah,
I love it.
Chronic Y2K1. Like, imagine Chronic Y2K1 is a touchdown. Like, doesn't even make sense.
He was a kicker.
Are they gonna get fined
Cool.
for celebrating?
Yeah.
Oh, God, no. It's
Thank
going to be a
God.
party.
If anything, celebrating is going to be encouraged.
Right? It's
I
going to be
would
a
imagine.
party, absolutely.
Colonel 317 from the Scripture.
Wow.
Let's see, Mondo, Big Cat, Big Daddy, Super C, Samurai, Big Merc,
Big Merc.
Big Merc.
Big Merc.
D-Day, Erupt, The Truth, Hit Squad, Big Sob,
How long ago was
Thoro,
that?
Ox. Like these get drunk.
10 years ago?
That's
maybe?
good.
10 years? Okay,
Yeah, that's
so
pretty
imagine
crazy.
how bad they're gonna be now.
I know exactly.
Right?
And they're all gonna be hashtags. All right,
Oh man.
all right, Knock. Moving on here.
You mean pound signs?
Yeah, exactly. Knock, we've got sources say Anthony Davis could be dealt to the Lakers as soon as the middle of December here, Knocker.
Yep.
There's heavy talks going on and bringing him over, kind of like a Shaq and Kobe situation with LeBron and Anthony Davis, but this would obviously have to move some players. I think Ingram is one of the guys that would move. Also,
It doesn't matter who they have to move.
and Lonzo Ball. Yeah, I think this
Move
is
him.
what Magic's doing right now for the sports. And if he's at the potential maybe bringing Bryce Harper to the Dodgers, Magic with the Lakers and Dodgers right now, if he wins a championship with the Lakers and LeBron and somehow pulls off a championship with the Dodgers, he might be one of the greatest co-owners ever in the history of sport. I mean, as far as bringing talent and winning, he got LeBron here. If he gets Anthony Davis here and then brings a guy like Bryce Harper, I mean, you got to give him credit right now. It's exciting to be a Los Angeles sports fan with those two teams right now.
As far as the Lakers franchise is concerned, they've always been able to pull this off, going all the way back to George Mikan. They traded to get George Mikan to the Minneapolis Lakers. Then they traded to get the best player in the league, Wilt Chamberlain. Then they got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They did what they had to do to get Magic. They're always able at this franchise to get a superstar player, Shaq, to this place. They get Anthony Davis with LeBron, and, 2 mannequins and a 3-point shooter. They probably do pretty well in the damn playoffs, man.
Yeah.
Because LA and the league helps them too. The league is always, we need LA to be relevant.
Well, we thought
helps.
that, but they've also blocked the CP3 trade, so it's kind of what does
that
the
was
league,
insane. That's still not sure
so
about that.
We'll see. Now, Knocker, back to hockey. We talked about NHL players. Now, when you go interview players at the end of games, they've always got the same old stuff to say, right? Same cliches we've heard over and over. But, I think the best cliches come from hockey because watch this 2-minute compilation, Knocker, I'm going to play for you. Yeah, you haven't seen this yet.
No, I haven't.
This is good.
Jake, you saw this earlier, right? Going on. So, this is hockey cliches at its finest. How much you hear every time.
They're a good team.
They're a good team. They play hard.
Obviously, they're a good team. They have a lot of good players.
They're a good offensive team.
They got a lot of depth. They got a lot of high-end skill, and they got a great team.
They're a good team over there.
They'll make you pay.
They do take penalties that you can make them pay.
Stick to our game plan.
We've stuck to our system.
We weren't playing our systems the right way.
Just got to play our own game.
It's a matter of sticking with the game, doing what we know that makes us successful.
Stick with it. Stick to our systems. When we play our game, we do a lot of good things out there.
Things we do well.
Just keep playing our system. It's good.
Play your game.
Yeah, we started off good there. 7-8 minutes there.
The first 10 minutes of the hockey game.
That 15 minutes there in the third.
We're worried about the first 5 minutes.
The last 40 minutes.
First 20.
We're going to have to play a full 60 minutes. Playing 60 minutes.
Perfect for the whole 60.
Full 60.
There's still 20 minutes to go.
Keep rolling here for 20 more minutes.
Keep going with what we did the first 40 minutes. First 5 minutes.
First 5-10 minutes were really good.
First 20, I thought. We got to have a good 20.
Same time, it's only 20 minutes.
Yeah, good play by Hoff.
It's nice to have Cooch back.
Yarny's in here.
Nice play by Benny. Talking with Pex.
Talbs.
Nuge and Testy. Janko. Nice play by Holly to get it to Pearls.
Great play by Zook there.
Hayes made a great play.
Good play. I think it was Stoner.
Blecky.
Great game by Talbs.
Yeah, we're just keeping it simple right now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it simple.
We just got to keep it simple. We'll have to simplify here.
Simplify things a little bit.
Keeping it simple and working hard.
Keep it simple.
We had to keep it simple and just get pucks going forward.
Making simple plays.
I just want to get out there and keep it simple tonight.
Keep playing simple, smart, and just
Keep and play simple. You just got to play a simple game.
Play simple.
Play hard.
That's our plan.
just keeping it simple.
He's doing a heck of a job creating opportunities.
Create some opportunities. Create chances. Capitalize on our chances.
Capitalize on our chances.
Capitalize on our chances.
Creating a lot of chances, getting a couple goals.
Like you said.
Like I said.
Like I said.
Like I said earlier.
So, like I said.
Like I said. Like I said.
Like I said,
Same thing, like I said. We
Wow.
gotta keep skating. We were skating better and, getting pucks deep.
Putting the puck deep.
put pucks in deep.
He's chipping pucks. He's getting pucks deep.
Getting a lot of pucks deep. Get pucks deep.
Just put the puck deep.
Getting pucks out. Getting pucks deep.
Get pucks deep, wear them down. Get pucks in.
Pucks in.
Pucks in
It's
deep.
like
pucks
this
deep,
summer.
pucks
This
deep.
summer's
Keep getting pucks
banger.
deep and, deep.
I think we've battled. Battle back.
Winning battles.
Battles in front of the net. We're out there, 2 teams battling.
Stick around and battle.
Battled hard.
With our battles. Yeah, it was definitely a battle. We just got to keep it simple, stick to our systems, and don't give them any time and space to make plays because obviously they got some firepower over there that can put the puck in the net.
That is fantastic.
Wow.
You can check that out on our website
That
at
is
sportscastlife.com.
fantastic.
Now, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
Especially with the way this season's gone, but there's not a single Kings player.
Right? No, right? Right?
They're not.
No, I'm like, it's
one.
Like,
They're
is that a
not
good
worth
thing?
it. Yeah.
You know
they're-
what? And no Blackhawks player either.
Very true.
No.
Right?
That's pretty bad. There
That's how
isn't one
far
of them
they've
on.
fallen.
You are one pathetic loser.
God, they're
But
not
that just,
even on there.
but if I may elaborate on that, it just goes to show you that if you have a good management system, right, it's supposed to work this way. It's supposed to work where certain teams rise to the top and dominate for 4 years, 5 years, and the other teams draft. If you do it right, the other teams have to fall because they're drafting lower, right? They're not getting the young players that these other ones are, and they rise to the top. And you're seeing that with Columbus and Calgary and Colorado and Toronto. The teams that have been the doormats for the last 4 or 5 years are now the teams at top. And,
It's supposed to work that way in football too, but it doesn't.
Right, but that's because you got knuckleheads drafting, horrible players.
Oh, that's just such a good clip.
But
it's so funny. It's like a remix. Like they're remixing each other.
Oh, it's hilarious.
You guys,
I love it.
Again, can watch us on YouTube. And thanks, chat room's blowing up right now. I want to read some of these chats that are coming in here. It says it's true from Steve from Chabby says it's true. BudKnocker has quality retweets.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, he does.
That's my man right there.
He does like to retweet comments, though.
Right? And
I do.
From the Colonel at the Pentagon, again, Colonel, shout out to you, love you, buddy. Knocker's retweets are 98% of his Twitter account. I gotta give him a ding on that because that was a good one. I'll give him a ding on that. That was good. Also coming out here without Knocker, I'd have no retweets. See, he's gonna even retweet that. Oh, that's fantastic. And here's a couple names for the Seattle hockey team. Seattle Smells Like Teen Spirit. The Seattle Grunge. Seattle Slews. Wow. I like that. I don't want to read the Texans comments.
That's a horse, by the way.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah, Seattle Slew. Yeah, I know
That's
Seattle
my
Slew.
mother.
You knew that was a horse?
Yeah, I did know that was a horse.
Did not
I swear
know
to God, that's a famous
There's
horse.
not a fucking
Yeah, it's a
chance in
famous
hell
horse.
that you knew Seattle
It's a famous.
Slew was
I heard
a
it on a
horse.
radio show earlier
Thank
today.
you.
Okay, but I knew it, but I still knew it. I knew it right now.
know that.
Okay, but I'm not going to read any of the Texans comments because I don't want to start fighting between. Bree
No,
and,
you're
and,
reading them. Read them.
No, I
read
don't
them,
want
read
to
them.
because they're not flattering.
I don't care.
We've got a couple. The Texans suck. Texans can suck it. They suck.
Well,
There's a lot of sucks.
This is sounding like that video we just watched.
Right,
But a lot.
right.
I gotta say, some of these because I know some of these fans that are doing this. They're teams that are Patriots, so there's gonna be some hate. There's
screw
some
the
AFC
Patriots.
hate.
Their opinions are a little flat, though.
Yeah, it said. I didn't realize that. He says that another comment. The room's blown up right now. It says Dallas Cowboys helmet on the desk is smaller for a reason. You haters.
Oh,
you haters. We got a phone call coming in. Let me see. Who
You didn't
is
even notice.
on the line? Caller, what's going on?
hello.
You're on the
Hello?
Sportscast.
Is Bree's mom.
Oh, hi, Bree's mom.
What's up, Mom?
All right.
Uh-oh.
How are you?
Hello, I'm good. And Texans till I die.
I like it. I
Yeah,
can see.
you see what I did here?
Yeah, you
did.
flipped
I
my
saw
helmet
that.
over.
Yeah.
You're lucky I like you, or I'd have you kicked out of the studio right now.
So
Your
does Bree's mom have a name?
That would be.
Yes, this is Terry.
Hi,
better
Terry.
known as Lady Toro.
Yeah, she just followed me on
Right?
Twitter, so
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna follow you back as well. I appreciate you following me on Twitter. So yeah, Lady Toro.
She is extremely
Okay, Lady
well
Toro.
known.
She is. She's got 622 followers
Yeah, that
on
would
Twitter.
be my mother. Uh-huh.
Wow.
You should check out some of her game day attire.
Yeah.
Wow.
She is Lady Toro for real.
Lady
like,
Toro.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She goes all
Yeah.
out, huh?
She
Yeah.
does. Well, I gotta say, your daughter is. I love your daughter, even though we're battling here. She's great, wonderful lady. I know you tweeted and you said earlier you might call on the show. I wanted to. Can you give me an embarrassing story about Brie? I like when parents call in and they can tell me something that she probably wouldn't tell me.
You're not on speakerphone, are you? Please don't tell me you're not on speakerphone.
No, I'm not on speakerphone.
Okay.
No,
Go
I'm
on,
trying
then.
to think of what I could tell about her.
Well, was she always a
I don't
singer?
know.
Was she always a singer when she was little? Was it she just going around the house singing all the time?
Oh, okay, I got one.
Okay.
When she was about 3 years old, she used to stand on the stairs outside of our apartment in her bathing suit and sing for all the kids.
That's awesome.
Yep, that was me.
it.
That's great. So from a young age, did you kind of know that this was the path that she was going to take?
Very much so.
And she said she moved out here to California 7 years ago. How was that, with your little girl, moving out to a completely different state to start a career that, it's a very hard career to, succeed at. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. What was it like to have your daughter come out here and get into the rock country scene in LA?
Well, at first it was kind of scary because she left with nothing but her clothes in her car.
Love it.
And she told me, "Mom, I got to follow my dream," and I was scared to death because she was going by herself.
Mm-hmm.
And well, look at her now.
Look at
right.
her now. This just
I
screams.
had to let her go.
This just screams Kenny Chesney, man. Come on. There goes my life. Right? Come on now.
No, it's
Right.
more like Big Star by Kenny Chesney.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
She's gonna be a big star.
Well, it's great. I can't wait. We're gonna drop their new album coming out in January later in the show, so I'm excited to listen for that. And I'm glad you took the time to call in and chat with us a little bit. Is there anything you want to say to Brie? Is she okay on camera? Is she looking okay? I know you're watching right now. Is she looking okay?
Oh, yeah, she's looking real good. Just take that Dallas Cowboys helmet there away from her.
How about this? Can you see it now?
Yeah, you got to move it more towards my dad. Move it more towards my dad.
It's more in front of Jacob now, I guess.
Now it's gone. Now it's gone for you. All right? Now it's gone for you.
We have had that cowboy thing on there
I know.
for a year, and nobody has said anything
I know.
until Bree shows up.
Bree's mom's got some special powers. She's coming here one time.
If
Makes us
she
move the
sees
couch.
Dallas Cowboys
Right?
anything, she
Right?
will call it
My
out.
God. Well, thank you so much, Sherry, for
Well,
calling
then
in.
let me say this about the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, have they been to the Super Bowl since the Texans have become a franchise?
No, they have not.
No, they have not.
Uh-huh.
No, they have not.
Boom.
Now, Matt, can I ask you? Can I ask you? We're Terry, right?
Yes.
Her name's Terry, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Terry, were you Love You Blue?
Yes, I was.
Atta girl. That's what I like. Home roots. You don't change. You waited for another team to come back. I like
all
that.
of them.
I love that team, man. I love that team. Pastorini and Bum and Earl Campbell and Renfro and man, they had some teams. And the Steelers stole a championship from them because Renfro caught that ball. Renfro caught that ball in Pittsburgh, and they should have gone to the damn Super Bowl. Am I right?
That's right.
I love Terry.
We do have to say
Right.
rest in peace to the Texans founder, though.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Friday is his.
Yeah, we'll take a shot.
They're having a special thing for him.
Yeah, we'll take
On
a
Friday
shot
in
of our
NRG.
finest vodka for him later in the show. But hey, follow Terry because she's good. Follow
Right.
looks like on
Let's
Twitter
blow her up. Let's blow her
at
up.
Pebble668 on Twitter. Lady Toro, go ahead and follow her. Terry, thank you for calling in. We're gonna get back here and dig in with your daughter a little bit more.
Oh, thank you very much for having me on.
You have a
I'll
wonderful
keep on
night.
listening.
Yeah, you have a wonderful
Love
night.
you.
Merry Christmas.
Love you, girl.
I love you, Brittany.
Love you too.
That's your ma right there.
That
That's
is
good
so cool.
stuff.
I just love the fact that she was Love You Blue. I love that. I do. I really do, man.
All right, Knock. Let's wrap up the rest of the news here in the show, and then we'll get to our first break coming up. Also, we have a song coming up from Texas Runaway, so stick around on the break for that. We've also got this chat room is going crazy right now.
Is it
It's
really?
people are in anticipation of the video coming out that Mike's been hiding. We've got Texans hate. We've got, I think your mom's battling with a couple of people now on the chat room.
No.
It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. People are, we have Giants fan timing in. Says, what happened to the Giants memorabilia? Can't see that behind Knocker's head. Knocker, is that still behind you?
What's that, bro?
The Giants? Oh, you can. You can't see the Giants. Why is I have my two worst rivals, the Giants and the Eagles, but no Cowboys because someone's mom called in. What show is this?
Sucks to be
My
you.
God. Coming in
The
here.
rest of the game?
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. You could put that somewhere else. All right, Knocker. It says here, Jacob needs to push. This is from Daniel. It says needs to push the mic closer to straddle like one of those wieners he uses.
Whoa.
So wow,
Wait, hey.
wow.
Daniel, who?
That's
who is
my
this?
brother. Knows him personally.
Now
it all makes sense.
That's his cousin buddy.
Yeah, he'll be in the studio coming. That's from
yeah.
cousin Daniel right there for you. So.
Oh yeah, you're damn right. I'll be in the studio.
All right, Knock. Let's cover what's rest here in the show. All right, Knocker. We've got the four teams in Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame, and Oklahoma. Oklahoma only having the loss there to Texas earlier
It's
in the year.
6:36 and OU still sucks.
Wow! She drops the fire down, Knock.
Wow!
She drops the hammer down.
You should see her when she gets angry.
God. I know, right? My God.
I want to be there.
I don't want to be there when
I
her and
do
her mom
not
get in.
wanna
Hear
be
it, Terry,
there.
just charging. Get out of the way.
Our
That song, Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way, is because those two. Right there.
Dude,
Move.
Our lead guitar player is her husband. Can you
Right.
imagine what rehearsal gets like?
Right?
Oh.
No shit.
Oh, testy. I like it. Knocker.
It's more like passion.
I
We're very
like it.
passionate.
I like it.
Very passionate.
Knocker.
And I become the angry Texan.
World War I started over passion, honey. So
Yeah.
just saying.
Right? Knock, we got the four teams in. Are you happy with it? Satisfied? What do you think of the playoffs right now?
we're not going to break. You want me to talk about this right now?
Yeah, we're going through the rest of the headlines.
I don't have a problem, obviously, with Alabama.
We'll get to the game.
Or
We'll cover them in depth later.
Roll
when they
Tide.
I have a problem with Notre Dame, and I'm not real popular because of this. And I'm gonna.
You're not the only one that has a problem with Notre Dame.
Right now, Georgia. I think Oklahoma, Georgia, and Ohio State all beat Notre Dame on a neutral field. Okay. That being said, Georgia can't get in there because I'm also a proponent. You don't win your conference, or you don't win your conference, you can't get in. Okay, I have an issue with that. You can't if you don't win your conference, you should be in the playoffs.
Well, yeah.
Right? Even though you're a better team than somebody that's in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Georgia's a better team than Notre Dame. Bottom line. Notre Dame is getting a free pass.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this because they're 12-0. Who'd they up and play?
So UCF is 12-0 again.
Right? They played one good team. That was Michigan opening day. And I pray tell you, prior to Michigan getting their ass handed to them by Ohio State, if Notre Dame plays Michigan in game number 8 as opposed to game number 1, they probably lose. And here's my problem. They're an independent. So they play an independent schedule. Right? And now they're tied to the ACC. So they have to play 5 games against ACC teams.
That's the conference every other sport with that school plays in.
Correct. But they're independent in football.
Right.
But they have to play 5 ACC teams. They've been there for 4 years now.
Right.
Has Clemson been on their schedule once? So while everybody else is running through a conference, I defy you to put Notre Dame in the SEC and have them come out undefeated. Not a fucking chance.
No way.
Right? I
Notre
guarantee
Dame
you
sucks.
put them in the Pac-12. They're going to have a loss somewhere. Conference play is different. Conference play is intense, man.
Mm-hmm.
Conference play is you play these guys every effing year, home and home. Home and home. Home and home. Notre Dame doesn't play any conference games. There's no built-in rivals. Yes, USC is, but USC sucked when they played them, and they still only beat them by 7 points.
Right.
You put Notre Dame in the Big Ten, they're going to lose at least 1 to 2 games. You put them in the Big 12, they're going to lose 1 to 2 games. And I'm talking...
You put Notre Dame in any of the top 4 major conferences and they lose a game.
Put them in the Big 5.
And I'm not talking just this year. I'm talking if Notre Dame was been in the Big 12 for 6 years and developed these rivalries, and you got to go to frickin' A&M, and then you got to go down to frickin' Baylor.
Yeah, they
then
just
you go
get to
play
pick and choose where
Oklahoma.
they wanna
and you got
play.
to travel
Yeah.
out to West Virginia.
TCU.
And then come back and play TCU. There's no effing way.
Yeah, and even
With
like
the
you
team
said,
they
even
have this year. So-
even with the Big 12 being like a passing conference, you still have rivalries. You know what I'm saying?
rivalries
Like
are
you
so
still have
different.
that. Yeah, it's different. And I think, like Jacob was saying, I think you put them in the Big 5 conferences, they're gonna lose a game or two every year.
Absolutely,
because they don't
are.
get to pick and choose where they play home. It's just it's nonsense.
No
But-
doubt about
so-
it. And the other thing, while
Yeah.
Notre Dame is sitting on 12-0, right?
Yeah.
Georgia's playing Bama.
Yeah.
Oklahoma's playing Texas, right? Clemson's playing Pittsburgh, although it's a little lopsided game, but they're still putting it on the line one more time to get into that playoff, one championship conference game. I think Notre Dame needs to be in a conference, and we'll really see what they're made of.
Yeah, it's a couple
Other
here.
than
says
that, they got the right team.
Says my poor Trojans here from a bunch of USC fans. Helton better not blow this. How about a complete lack of respect for the national champs UCF? Hashtag laughing my ass off. Man, that poor quarterback though in his leg. That was nasty. Knocker's retweeting what Josh is saying currently. Butchie wants to go to USC or Hawaii.
Huh?
So, you got to go to I don't know if you want to go to Hawaii for college. I can't blame you.
I don't know if you
There's no
guys knew this, but did you know this is since 2009 that I read, or something like that, that OU, 1903. Since OU and Texas have played twice against one another in the same year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Usually it's once. It's
Very
we
good.
play
Red River
at the
Showdown?
Cotton Bowl,
Yeah.
at the Red River Shootout.
Right.
Yeah, shootout. Yeah.
And back in the day when it was the Big 8, they only played one time, and they didn't have these
They have not
championship
played
games.
together twice since 1903.
Damn,
Now,
that's
I-
awesome. Look at you bringing the knowledge.
We were talking about it earlier.
Man, give it
I would,
that
I
right
would
there.
love to see Texas and Oklahoma come to the Pac-12.
Oh yeah. Actually, I
that would just be
read
some good stuff.
I read a bunch of stuff that the Pac-12 is actually coming after them, trying to get them in.
Yeah, they were
to get
trying
them out
that
of
4
get them
years
out of
ago
the Big
really
12.
hard. They came at him really hard about 4 years ago.
And
it didn't
I've
work.
heard rumors that OU said they won't go unless Texas does because they don't want to lose that rivalry.
You can't. You gotta have
like,
that
and
there.
Texas said, I think Texas said the same thing from what I read too. So like, because even though we hate each other, we don't want that rivalry to go away.
No, of course not.
Which you know, like A&M, those pussies.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, Knocker, sticking with college football, we got two basically
You don't have any opinions.
two front runners. Kyler Murray as
Yes.
front runner for the Oklahoma Sooners, and then we've got Tua Tagovailoa. Did I say his name right? I think that's right, Tua
Tagovailoa.
Tua Tagovailoa. Two quarterbacks going up for the Heisman right now. The favorite is
And
Kyler
Haskins.
Murray at -160, according to betting online, and Tua is +120. Dwayne Haskins is there, but he's a long shot. He's not going to make it. Tua's kind of living off last year's, coming in for Alabama, taking over and winning that championship. Then having a good season this year, getting hurt though, and then ultimately Jalen Hurts coming back in and winning that game last week against the Bulldogs. Who do you think wins? Who do you think wins, and who do you think deserves it? That's a different question. Who do you think wins, and who do you think deserves it?
At risk of hogging the microphone.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is what I do. This is what I look at.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. Tua
Ruh-roh.
is playing on a team that is so dominant in their conference, other than one or two teams. He's only played the first half of every game, and people will say, "Well, look at the numbers he would have if he played the whole freaking game."
But he didn't.
Well, fine.
Yeah.
They'd win 120-14. It doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
Right? Kyler Murray has played in tight, for the most part, close, tight, hard-fought games. West Virginia, Texas, Oklahoma State, I think they had a really rough time with Texas Tech too. Whatever. He hasn't had the luxury to take a half off.
Right.
He hasn't had a luxury to sit down and say, "Man, we just whipped their ass 45-3 at halftime." He's had to perform every single series in every single game for Oklahoma to be where they are. So in my opinion, and I stated this from day one, he throws the best football in all of college football. He's got great wide receivers, but he's had to bring it for 60 minutes pretty much every single game for the season, and that's why I give the nod to him.
Okay. Can I say an argument real quick for you? Okay, my argument real quick is, okay, yeah, that's fine playing close games, but that's because there's no defenses. They're constantly playing shootout, and Alabama's going up against SEC defenses. I think that's the argument that's going to be coming from Tua's side.
No, and I agree. If they give it to him, I won't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
But if you put Kyler Murray in Alabama's backfield, I think he does the same thing.
Yeah, your dad chimes in right here, actually, Jacob. He's on the. I love it. Your dad's on the chat right now.
There we go.
The chat is on fire in the
Love
YouTube
it.
right now. He says that Tua is the first real quarterback Alabama's had in years.
Correct.
That's true. I believe that too.
I believe it. But
Yeah.
the one team in the
man
conference, okay,
Right.
the one team in the conference that had the defense to give him problems and put pressure on him, he did not look anything the same in that first half against Georgia
Yeah.
that he did all year long. They got to him. They made him think. They made him go through his progressions, and he wasn't able to do it. He looked shaken up. He got hit hard. He did not perform as well in that game, which is the only tough game they had all year long, as Kyler Murray in all these games. Dude, he's having to win games 48
He's breaking
to 45.
Baker's record, who just set records, right?
Yeah.
44-41. He's got to
Yeah.
go to West Virginia and win 48-45. It's insane the numbers he's had to put up for them to win. And
Yeah.
that kind of pressure every single game, to me, that makes
Go ahead,
him,
Jake.
I was gonna say, who did Oklahoma play in Week 12?
Knocker would know. Probably
That
State.
would be West Virginia, right?
It would probably be the
Yes,
same
it
because that was the
West
same.
Virginia,
That was
'cause it was
they had to
between
go
the
to
two
West.
of them
Yes,
to get to play us.
they had to go to West Virginia. and
so.
West
That's a
Virginia-
championship game to get into a championship game.
Yes.
Meanwhile, this same week, what's going on in Tuscaloosa? At halftime, it's
They played
10-10.
They played
They're playing
frickin'
the
Citadel.
and it's tied at 10 at halftime.
Yeah. Everybody said that the West Virginia and Oklahoma game was the real national championship.
Yeah, so
Well, it was
Jason
conference
Cabana
champion.
chimes in,
Yeah.
says Murray gets the trophy. So it's kind of split right now. It's going to be interesting to see who takes it down here. All right, Knock, real quick, just to end out the show, a couple injuries notes to note as we do our pick'ems here coming up. We've got the Bears quarterback
The Bears.
going to be coming back and playing this weekend.
The Saints Trubisky.
Mr.
by the way.
Trubisky, been out with a shoulder injury for about 2 weeks now. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's kind of
big
an
showdown
odd thing,
against the
'cause
Bears.
They really haven't said this is what it is and
Yeah.
this is how long it's going to take. It's been
And then Emmanuel
day-to-day.
Sanders sucks for the Broncos. You're kind of making a late charge here.
Right.
Looks like he's going to miss the rest of the season with a torn left
on
Achilles.
a non-contract
Yeah,
drill.
so he's going to be out
Unbelievable.
here. So, all right, guys, we're going to get to break right now, get some refreshing drinks. People are wanting to take the drink breaks. Like, well, God, this has been a long time. People, our fans are used to just being able to take breaks and drink and then come back. Murph's like, when's the next bong time? Break up. Yeah, I love the chat. You guys keep the chat going. It's on fire right now. I'm glad all the new people that are chiming in as well, so we appreciate it. We're going to get to his song coming up here from, again, Texas Runaway. He's been kind enough to join us in studio. We're going to break their new album coming up after the second break. When we get after this break, though, we got Mike's exclusive video coming from an undisclosed location. He's got something to say about all the cyberbullying because he's welched on his bet in the SportsCast family. Can we get a clap for them? Because they came out this week. You showed support, and you guys were true, and I appreciate it. So thank you for that. Right now, though, we got a song. What song are we going to be playing at the break here? Which one do you want to go with first?
Ain't Looking.
Ain't Looking from Texas Runaway. We'll be back right after this. Jacob Brie in studio. Check us on YouTube right now. We'll be back right after this.
We said
Make sure you guys download the show. It'll be available for all your friends to listen to on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Stitcher Radio. Just search Sportscast. Subscribe to the show today. Spread the word. Also, for all you gamers out there, you know I've been getting down, turning it up on the Fortnite lately with you guys. Also on Call of Duty. Follow us at Sportscast Game Time. We'll have the new podcast coming out in 2019 with my boy Mike, who's in hiding. We'll get to him in just a little bit. Let's follow us there. Sportscast Game Time. Sportscast Squad on Twitch. If you're a Amazon Prime member, subscribe to the show. It helps us out, and you can donate bits as well. You guys can call the show as Bree's mom did at 626-208-9040. We're going to get some shots going up here and get those done nice and early in the show. We've got a lot going on.
I can't take vodka, man.
Don't worry. I think he's got whiskey or something. You're a whiskey girl from the
Yeah,
if you're going to
I
pick
am.
it, whiskey?
I usually bring my own, but I just haven't been drinking a
Now,
lot.
what's your go-to? Like if you're ordering at a bar, what is your go-to drink?
Jim Beam.
Oh, Jim Beam on the rocks or
Bourbon.
neat?
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Dr. Pepper. Oh, you gotta spritz it up a little bit.
No,
Cut
that's
it.
what my dad grew me up on.
Oh, that's what your dad grew you. Shout out to Dad and the whiskey DPs. I like it. I like that, right?
Her dad, just like her mom, is no joke.
Really, I like it. What is your go-to drink? What if you got a cocktail? What's your go-to? Like, do you guys drink before you guys play?
I do.
You do? Does it help you loosen you up a little bit?
It helps me not think about things.
Helps you not think about things as much?
I overanalyze things in my head before a
Almost
show.
psych yourself out, right?
But it's not that I'm nervous. It's just more I just want everything to go the way that we plan it.
Okay.
And
Pull that mic up just a little bit more. Sorry.
And so
there you go.
it's just not. I know it doesn't always. It's not supposed to always go my way, but that's why I take a drink or two and I'm fine.
Yeah. Do you have any whiskey or anything, Dad? For she's
Then I'm gonna pass on a
she's
shot.
gonna pass
I
on that.
apologize.
Jake's doing it because he's a man. Yep. Jake's doing it because he's a man over there.
No, I should have brought some. I'm sorry.
I know it's okay. So Jake, do you ever drink? Because
Yeah,
I can just imagine getting a little buzz going and just smashing the drums. Like that's got to be fun. But is that something? Because a lot of bands, you listen to band members take interviews from shows, and like I just heard Foo Fighters' Dave Grohl was on Heidi and Frank about last month. Yeah. He's like, dude, I take a shot, a beer, a shot. Like that's his routine.
That was ridiculous.
Did you hear that interview?
Broke down like okay, so 3 hours before he's like, what are we talking, like a normal show?
Yeah, like normal show.
Like he's I love how he set it up.
Yeah, he needed to know exactly.
So what are we
or
talking
something
like
special.
Like no, he goes like what are we talking like a normal show like arena or like just like VIP.
He's so casual about it.
Or like fan club like acoustic thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, just regular show. He's like, okay, so 3 hours before.
Yeah.
And he like went, and I was just like listening. I'm like,
and that's every day. That's every time he said. Like it's a routine.
I don't know if I.
So do you
ever be able to get out of the green
Do you
room?
drink before you go on? Like is that? It's just it's like asking people who play. Go in front of big crowds like that.
He's not a big drinker.
No, I know he's not a big drinker, but I'm just asking. Like she just said, it loosens her up. Is that
absolutely.
something that like especially being a piano, you're playing a piano sometimes, dude, and it's just like people are smashed out there.
Oh yeah,
people. If you don't know what piano is, find it
Oh my
and
God,
go.
it's amazing. Fishbowls.
We actually don't drink while we're performing.
Are you allowed to?
No,
you can't. Okay,
no,
for good reason. Yeah.
Basically, the reasoning behind that is the verbiage that's in the contract that we all signed. It states if you need drugs, alcohol, or any other substance to make you shine while you're on stage.
Which, and I get that.
This is not the venue for
cool.
you.
That's cool, though.
And
That's
if
all right.
to know, if you were to come see our show like now and see
I think you guys are drunk.
Exactly. We just flow so well
That's
with
what I'm
each other
saying.
now
It's
at this
crazy.
point
And you're able to handle drunk people pretty well, too. So, if you guys, we're going to take a shot right now, shot of the week. I'm going to first take a shot for Bree's mom. Because she's freaking awesome for calling into the show.
Killer, Terry.
And I'll throw up the Texans. And, can we put two teams up there? Can I put Texans and Cowboys for both winning some games? You guys have won more, okay? All right, I'll give it up to both those teams.
Aren't you guys sponsored by the Texans cheerleaders anyway?
We are. We're not sponsored. They are the official
cheerleaders.
cheerleaders.
We need to turn it to December.
They are the official cheerleaders, the Houston Texans cheers. We love you guys. Shout out to HTCs out there. I got a few shots I'll run through. My first shot is for Fortnite Season 7 coming out tomorrow because I love Fortnite. It's coming out tomorrow. I'm going to be up to 1 p.m. playing it. It just dropped. I don't care, Dad. I love it, and I don't care. I love playing video games. I grew up on Atari. It's what I do. It's what I do. I think I have
Joust, baby.
Yeah, I thought I had the new character. Joust. You gonna go to the Joust?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have Joust. Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah. So shout out to that for tomorrow. Shout to the president, George H. Bush. He's one of the best presidents, I think, in American history. I think he came in at a time. He's a good president. Obviously, every president's got their dark stuff, but and Barbara, I think they were just a really good presidential team together.
I'm going to qualify. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I was just going to say, I think how older couples hold on. Barbara, died 8 months ago. I think he was kind of holding on here as long as he could. And I think his last words were, "I finally get to go see Barbara again." So I mean, shout out to the
Well, let me
George
expand on
H.
that.
Bush, so.
Texans, but there was a Twitter out there that was kind of putting him down for his politics or whatever, morals. Dude, whatever his politics were, it really doesn't effing matter.
Yeah.
Dude strapped his ass in to a warplane, flew his ass in war, got his ass shot down, survived it, risked his life for this country, for you to be free. It doesn't matter what his politics ended up being, whether you agreed with it. That's the beauty of America. But the son of a bitch put his butt in a plane, and are you willing to? Because if you're not, and you haven't, then shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Just respect the man, respect the office, and just let it go with that. Doesn't have to be any deeper than that.
Yeah, so everybody's got to say something. And then my shit of the week goes out for the 62% of people that voted Die Hard, not a Christmas movie. You get a shit of the What do you mean it's not?
It's not a Christmas movie. It's a Bruce Willis movie.
It takes place on Christmas Eve.
Jake's
going to come and support me here. What?
I just quoted Bruce Willis, by the way.
No, she is right.
What?
When Comedy Central roasted Bruce Willis, he actually said
it's not a Christmas movie.
He said it's not a Christmas movie. It's a movie that takes place at Christmas time.
Right.
He said it's a movie that takes place at Christmas time, and then at the end of it, he goes, "It's not a Christmas movie. It's a Bruce fucking Willis movie."
It's a great freaking movie.
It is not a Christmas movie. It has nothing to do with Christmas. They don't reference it. They don't talk about it.
It just happens to take place at Christmas.
It's so good. It's so good, Knock. You can't even deny. I got a clip right here. It's one of the best Christmas movies out there. You've got everything in it.
The best villain ever.
Yeah, really.
Very. Rest in peace, by the way.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah, rest him. Yeah, definitely. Great actor. Right here, Knox. This is my boy. It's
And
Christmas.
the dad from Family Matters.
You're snuggled
was
up
in it.
against the fire, and you got this. Just great.
Come out to the coast. We'll get together. Have a few laughs.
Demi Moore roasted him too, and she said that he walks around yelling "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers! Do my laundry."
And then, yeah, right. And then my last shot goes out to, I guess, this 8-year-old kid who gets paid to on YouTube to show his toys, Ryan's
unboxing?
toys.
I saw that.
Have you seen how much money this kid? He makes $20 million a year.
$22 million.
He has merchandise. Yeah, he has merch, Knock. These are the. I have the list going up right here.
This is the quality
Ryan's
entertainment
toy
that
review
the
makes
Frosty, Honey, and
22
Frank show puts out every morning because they talked about this.
Yeah,
this morning.
Yeah, it's Ryan. I heard it on that, so I had to bring it up to our list. So I was like, "This is crazy." This guy Ryan Toy Review makes $22 million a year, Knocker, by just playing with toys. And his parents obviously help him. It's kind of it's crazy.
Seriously.
Jake Paul $21 million, Dude Perfect $20 million, Daniel Middleton $18 million. This is crazy how much money people make off YouTube.
Well, why aren't we making money?
My God! So shout out to those guys. Shout out of the week.
What's your
you
problem?
know?
Viewers.
My God! All right, Knock. I'll throw it to you. What do you got?
I'm in shock right now.
I know. We
He's
just
like
like opening toys.
You should do a marijuana review on.
I know something,
Let's
right?
Make some money here,
right?
Let's
Let's
get
do
on it.
something. Oh, dog! I just missed your call. Call back in, buddy. I just missed your call.
Okay, shits of the week. All the fights at football games. People.
Oh, dude, that lady that just got choked out.
All
right
of
there.
you. The Steelers fans fighting with their own fans.
Look at this picture. This lady's pregnant. She's getting choked
Right?
out by a Steelers fan.
It's just football, guys. Entertainment. Then go home.
Which you have nothing to do with.
Right?
Right, exactly.
They don't know you. You don't influence the game. What are you doing?
Like I'm all one for supporting. Oh, we
Right.
lost this. We can't. Move the ball. Blah blah blah.
Right.
That's the extent of your involvement.
Right. The bottom line is
Right
they don't
there.
know you. You don't know them. And
Exactly.
you don't influence the game.
They don't-
Just stop.
You have no influence
stop.
on the outcome of what happens on the field.
And riding into that domestic violence, just people
Yeah.
don't hit women.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt. He's
It's
just
really
an idiot.
simple.
An idiot.
Walk away.
Yeah.
I thought he was a kicker.
Just walk
Yeah,
away.
Running back. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He was a kicker. I got you now. I
You gotta be quick.
I know.
You gotta be quick.
You know,
I got
do
it.
that
I
at
was
the
just
break.
in the middle of something. Okay. And boxing. Really? A draw? Wilder Fury?
Oh.
A draw? Long count? Same old bullshit. You get a good fight. We're going to have to stretch it into 3, at least 4. Dude, just declare a winner and let's move on.
You
I'm
gotta
just
have
so
the
tired of it.
rematch, though.
That's what I mean. It doesn't matter what it is. They're going to stretch it to 3 fights. It just doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of it.
Yep.
Shots of the week.
Mm-hmm. I'll get to all you guys' chat here in the YouTube here in a second, yeah.
You have a birthday coming up on December 29th, so happy birthday to our wonderful guest, Brie.
Oh, yeah,
She
nice.
is gonna
Happy
be-
birthday. Happy birthday.
She's going to be 18-year-old on the 29th of December.
Actually,
Oh, dog, I'll
it'll
get
be
to you in
it's
just
my
a minute
big
as well.
29 on the 29th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't look a day over 17.
Aw.
Let's hit it. That's shot of the week for snow in the local mountains.
Okay. I
Tahoe,
like that.
Mammoth got 5 feet of frickin' snow.
I know. I can't wait to get
Bear
back
Mountain,
up there. I
whatever.
can't wait.
So for all you snowboarders, all you
can't wait.
skiers.
Yep.
Okay, and then to touch on you on President number 41.
Okay.
And I'm going to give a big shout out to the Fresno State Bulldogs.
All right. Finally beating their...
Why?
Yep.
Because they broke the curse of the Boise State Broncos. They went up there in the snow on the blue field, captured the Mountain West Championship, broke the curse. Your cousin played there. He's an alumni. Go Dogs.
All right. Bree,
Go Dogs, man.
You guys shot or anybody you want to shit on?
So
Not my Cowboys, though. Don't even go there.
no.
I think she's already
Um,
done that.
Right?
One of my shits of the week is gonna go to the fact that we lost the amazing founder of the Texans.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yep. I'll
yep,
put
yep.
it out there for
Brought-
I'll take
brought-
a shot for that.
Brought football back, you know.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
That's not a McNair.
Yep.
It's not a shot of the week. It's a shit of the week because he's gone, and
Right.
you know.
Gotcha.
And then I would say that my shot of the week goes to the Longhorns for being in a bowl game on New Year's Day for the first time since 2009.
All right.
Big game, too.
Since 2009?
Sugar Bowl.
Since 2009?
Yeah.
Kids are happy.
What a nice comeback
And-
the last 2 years. What a nice comeback for
Yes,
the Longhorns.
and,
man. It's
I
always
haven't-
good when they're relevant.
I have another shot of the week to
Mm-hmm.
my Texans for hitting 9-game winning streak.
Okay, wow.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Obviously, I do.
I love you, Brie.
So does my mother, who's listening, by the way.
I know. It's one of my favorite drops on the show. I had to play it. All right, what do you got, Jacob? Anything?
Yeah, shit of the week. I cannot. I've been trying to think of this guy's name like the last hour, but the dude from the Bills who went screaming.
Oh yeah.
After the ref.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy. Yeah. I forget what his name is.
But
Yeah.
wait a minute. Hughes. His last name is Hughes.
Is that him?
But wait a minute. The referee
Oh, dog, will get you in a
has
minute.
already been suspended one time for using derogatory remarks for another player.
Right.
And this Hughes guy said he said something to him that was very derogatory. So you really want to come down on the Bills guy?
Well, I mean, it's more in the way he handled it.
Okay.
You can't just, especially in that still. I mean, granted, it was in the tunnel under the stadium, out of
View,
the crowd's
supposedly,
views,
yeah, view.
out of the crowd's view. But there's, as Kareem Hunt and Ray Rice know, there's
everywhere, baby.
always
Yeah.
someone
there's
watching.
cameras everywhere. So, what do you got as your shot? You got a shot?
My shot is going to be for the WWE, December 16th.
I love that you're a wrestling fan. I
I'm-
fucking love that you're a
within the
wrestling fan.
Within the
I
last
love
year,
that you're a
our
wrestling-
bass player, blame him.
Yes, I love that you're a wrestling fan.
Seriously?
Yeah, bass player.
What the Rock is cooking! And that's the bottom line. Why? Because Stone Cold said so.
That's my boy, Stone
There you
Cold.
go.
Man, I love him.
There you go.
That's my
Texas
boy.
Rattlesnake.
That's right, he is. That's right.
Yes,
No,
sir.
December 16th, they're having their annual pay-per-view, TLC, Tables, Ladders, Chairs. This year, first ever all-women's Tables, Ladders,
Damn. Are you going?
Chairs. No.
You know what? I meet you really. I want you to take me. I'll pay for it. I want to go with you to it. I've never been to
You've
a wrestling.
never been
no,
to a
I would
wrestling?
love to see, just to know what it's
Oh, you
like.
have to before you die.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Jake? We should go do that, man.
Going to the 4 days in a row when they had
Oh God.
they had NXT Takeover, which is their developmental program. They had a takeover at Staples Center. That was Saturday.
Look at you.
Sunday they had Survivor Series, which is the two main shows going head to head against each other.
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw.
Wow.
Tuesday SmackDown.
You went to all of them?
All at Staples Center.
Oh my God.
Did your
That's
mom know this?
fantastic.
Took the week off.
Wow.
Does your mom
that's
know
great.
that?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's awesome. All right, well, we got the chat going on here. We got O-Dog. I know you're on the phone right now. Let me get to these chat questions. I'm going to bring you on right here. We've got coming in here on the chat. Let me see. There's so much going on.
Shits from the listeners?
I've got so much going on in the chat. I'm trying to read through it here. Let's see. It says, I guess your dad and Daniel are going back and forth at it with paintballs or something in the Giants. I don't know. It says, let's see. What's up from Syrup Dag 8? I don't know who that is, but what's up, O? Everyone's excited for Mike's video coming up. They can't wait to see that.
Right.
Let's see what else we got here. Die Hard is an Xmas movie all the way.
No, it's not.
Total Xmas movie from Jason Cabana. Yes.
Not if Bruce Willis says it's not.
Right?
Oh, I like that.
Boom.
It says, yeah, well, Bruce Willis doesn't know shit about Bruce Willis.
Wow. Some of these people, I swear.
That's pretty serious right
Yeah,
there.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I don't care what Bruce says. Let's see
I love the
here.
interaction. This is awesome.
Dave Pedrito says, guy choking out audience participation. All right, says Jam. R.I.P. British Bulldog. Oh, yeah, the British Bulldog passed away today. So shot of the week for him.
Wow.
And then shot of the week for the
That
Rolling
sucks.
Stones. Beggar's Banquet was released today in 1968. So that's coming from the chat room on fire right now. O-Dog, I'm going to bring you in finally, man. Thanks for holding on.
Are we taking
with
our
us.
shots or what, man?
Yeah, what's going on,
We're getting
O-Diz?
warm.
Listen. I hate to bring the party down,
Uh-oh.
but I got to bring you guys back to reality.
Oh, shit.
George Bush did some things well,
Oh, God.
but I want you to remember one thing. And I am a black man. He voted against the Civil Rights Act of 1964, giving equal rights to black people in this country.
Okay.
You have to tell the whole story.
Okay,
all right?
I don't know the whole story.
Listen,
I was just giving a shot for a
hold
president
on.
dying.
I respect his military service. I respect his political service, but I do not respect the fact that this man voted against equal rights for black people in this country.
I didn't know
and
that,
I would
so
not
don't
be who
agree
I
with that
am
either.
if I didn't bring that up. Now we can move on.
Okay, all right. I like that.
That's
O-Dog.
cool.
No, I didn't know that.
Like I said, O-Dog, I pointed it out. Whatever his politics were aside, he still was willing to strap the plane underneath.
Hey, listen, and not for nothing, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I've done research. His father made money with the Nazis in the fucking German war. So this family's got corruption going back.
Well, like
so we
I
won't
said,
get to that because that's what this show's
president,
about. We're about sports. We're having fun, and we're going to get back to that. But I can't be who I am if I don't make those statements.
All right,
That's who I am.
Don't worry,
all right?
brother. I appreciate that. And like I said, it's more of a shot just for an American president dying more than as a person or whatever he's at. So,
all right, I respect
moving on
that.
there.
I respect that, but let's keep it real. All right, let's keep it all in perspective.
All right, no problem. So, what do you guys, your shot or
Now,
shit? What
how
do you
about
come
them
in with?
Cowboys?
How about
Oh,
them
my
Cowboys?
God!
That's what I'm talking about.
How about them fucking Cowboys,
About the
guys?
fucking
Who the
Cowboys.
fuck cares?
Oh!
Hey, like you said, I do.
Oh, man. Oh, my
Guys,
God.
what a great unexpected win. How do you feel about that win?
It made me believe again, but it also
It was a fix.
It made me believe again, but it also scares me because I know that it's
They're tickling your ball sack.
Yeah,
aren't
like
they?
I've been here before.
tickling
Where
your
I'm
sack,
like
aren't
I'm
they?
starting to
It's a
buy
tease.
in.
It's a
And I've
tease.
been here before, so it's like
It's a tease. I'm with you, Josh. It gives you hope and optimism,
Yeah.
but you know it's not real. You know they just kind of skated by, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? But I'm going to still give a shot to my Cowboys for going out there, shutting down the number one scoring offense in the NFL with a defensive battle,
Shot of the week.
13-10, good old school
Cue
football.
the button that says exactly what you did to me.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
Sorry, the woman asked
Thank
for it.
you.
The woman asked for it. All right, we're gonna raise our glass for that, brother. We'll take a shot for you and shot of the week here, and then we'll get to our
Let's
biscuit
do it.
pick'ems. But I want to wish you and your Merry Christmas to your family. I know we'll talk again, shortly. But give your show a plug as you always do on this show, please.
Wow, this is I was going to sneak one in, but now you're giving me the floor, so thank you. We are in the game on WBKS1.com. We come on YouTube Live. We're on BKS1 Radio TV. We're also on Periscope. We're on TuneIn Radio. We're on Facebook Live. You can check us out every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That would be 6 Pacific. So check us out every Tuesday, man. We just do sports like you guys do, and we love to have fun.
Yeah,
and
good show.
Look forward. We had to cancel the show last night, but next week I wanted to talk to Knocker about the college football playoffs. I was looking forward to that, but we had some unexpected, real life gets in the way sometimes at sports talk. But hopefully next week, Knocker will call in, and we'll get some insight to the Final Four, if you will.
So who quickly?
Right,
who's your just real quickly? Who's your Heisman winner?
Man, it's tough, but I think I have to give it to Kyler Murray.
There you go.
Only because what he's doing at his size is absolutely amazing. I realize it's the Big 12, and I realize they throw the ball a lot, but I just think at his size, anybody winning it, you have three great candidates, and if any one of those guys win it, they're all deserving of the Heisman. Tua Tagovailoa is a great player, and so is Dwayne Haskins. I know, Josh, I heard you say he's the long shot, but this kid has gone out and done some great things quietly, if you will, because I really didn't, he reminded me of a Cardell Jones type of player, but he's way better than Cardell Jones. You know what I mean?
No, I think he'll be all right. Yeah, I think he's going to make it in the NFL just because of his body type, and he can't sling it, man. The guy's got an arm on him. So
he can sling it, so he's got a great touch. But I do like, Kyler Murray. He's 5'10", 5'11". I'm a 5'10" guy. So representing for the short guys or the shorter guys that play quarterback, I have big respect for him.
All right,
and
brother.
So I think I'm going to get. If I had a vote, I'd vote Kyler Murray.
There you go.
All right, brother. We love you. Say hi to your lovely wife and your kid for us, and we'll talk to you next week.
Absolutely. Hudson gives you a shout out. He's watching the show with Trisha.
What's up, man?
I'll call you over the holidays if you guys do a show, and we'll get Jackson to see your big heads on the big screen. All right.
All right, love you. And hey, Mike's
video. I love you.
Oh, it's coming up. Mike video. It's coming up.
I want to see this Mike video.
I'm teasing it. I'm tickling the taint with Knocker right now. That's what we're doing.
No, can you get to it?
Yeah, we'll get to it. All right. We'll get to it. Thanks, Izzle. Oh, man. All right, let's take our shots. Everyone raise a glass at home. Here we go. Thank you, Brie, Jacob, studio. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Tua Tagovailoa.
From the
That
throat
was
to the
good.
testicles.
That was good. All right. Well, now the time that everyone's been waiting for. This man has been hiding out for over a week now.
Do you know what this is about, you two? Have any idea?
Did you watch the clip?
I've read.
You know what? I'm going to play the clip. I'm going to play the clip so the people, because we got new listeners tonight that probably don't know what we're talking about. Now, for those that know what we're talking about, me and Mike, who is one of my great buddies, we're going to be doing a gaming podcast. Came out to our golf tournament. Mike Blackout Falcon on Twitter, also known as now Blackout No Money Falcon, or Out of Money Falcon. Yeah. We made a bet when the Cowboys and the Falcons played that whoever lost would have to, on their social media, change all their social media to that person's team, and plus every day you'd have to tweet out or Facebook something nice about that team. And he proceeded to not do that according to plan. What he'd do is he'd tweet out something sarcastic, backhanded comment, also add in throw up emojis at the end of it. So if just from that alone, that doesn't sound like that's part of the deal, right, Brie?
No, it's not.
Okay, it doesn't sound it at all. Right, exactly, Mike. So that's why no one agreed with you. Well, here's the video. Here's some of the tweets, just so you guys know about the tweets that he actually read out. I'm going to give you. This is last week's show, okay? These are the tweets that he sent out. Here we go.
Yeah,
good quotes.
He even went on his Facebook and changed his Facebook, and people were going, "Dude, Kevin, what's up?" He goes,
"Right,
hey man, lost a bet, paying up."
This guy that I know, I'm not going to mention. I don't even think we should mention his name on the show anymore because until he pays up, like who
Blackout
exactly,
Drunk Falcon?
Yeah,
That guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, we mentioned his name once, but
we're not going to
here's
name
one
his
of his
name.
thing. He tweeted out a picture because again, Blackout had to say something nice every day about the Cowboys. Here's one of his tweets. Says the favorite quote of the Cowboys: "I wish I knew how to quit you. Togetherness is beautiful." With a picture of Dak and Zeke next to each other. That's not something nice, you sarcastic bastard. Let me bring you another one here. Isn't it great that the Salvation Army will take anything? Oh, emoji face, green throw up, throw up. Right. Is that fucking nice? Tell me.
No,
it's not. Let me get some more. Let me get some more here. I got more of this.
I think he should take another week. I think she'd have to do another week and do it right.
Michael Irvin was a great receiver with an open heart and an open nose. Is that nice? No. Okay. So that's just some of the tweets. Okay. Those are not nice, right?
Points for creativity. Though.
Right. Okay. I'll give him that.
That's
Points for right. Okay.
Those are some good chirps.
Well, the man, I tweeted that out. That video went out last week, and it's just been a flow all week at Mike.
It has.
From gifts to emotes saying pay up, you're a Welch, hashtag Welch family now. He has not responded at all to anybody.
He went into hiding.
He went into hiding, and he finally released this exclusive video of him. From this video, Knox, just what you can see, he's even in a disguise. He hasn't been able to go out in public. Now, Mike is normally a bald black guy. He now looks like Rick James with long hair and glasses on, and the Unabomber glasses. He's in some basement somewhere playing his favorite song, and he had this to say about what was going on this week.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Blackout Drunk Falcon, and I know you're wondering why I'm sitting here looking like this. It's because for over the last week, I have been straight harassed, humiliated, and just cyberbullied like no other. So for my own safety, I had to go and hide. I'm hiding out right now. I have to change up my look, just so they don't recognize me out there in the streets, you know what I'm saying? But this is going a little too far, y'all. I just don't know how to handle things anymore. My beer don't taste right no more. My sandwiches don't taste right no more. It just don't went too far. I'm out here trying to, live out here. I did the bet. I put up the good tweets. Everybody's saying I did wrong. I don't think so. I really believe the bet was it was beautiful what was put up there. The thing about Tony Romo, the things about Michael Irvin, Jerry Jones. Come on, man. I honored my side of the bet, but I go on here, Drunk Falcon is ducking and dodging and everything else. And it's just hurt my soul. I thought we were better than that. But it's all right. I'm out here, I'm going to make it. I'm going to be all right. But, I'm going to get up out of here right now. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to call y'all from the Disco's location, and let's do this. Let's make this hashtag go out viral. If we could. Hashtag make my phone safe again, because right now I'm scared to open my phone. I got too many people coming at me, man. I don't even know how to take this right now. I don't know how to take this. I never felt like this before. Please, help me out. Help me out. One love.
That is Michael's response.
Don't taste the same.
My God, I will have the full video up so you can watch it. Obviously, that's just the audio for you guys right here. I will have the full audio up on our YouTube. I'll post it also on our Instagram at SPORTSCAST.
That is creative.
And on my Twitter. So you have to get the full effect of him wearing a wig and Unabomber glasses in some basement speaking really low. Oh, man. Christopher Cross sailing. Jesus, laughing my ass off. Sandwiches don't taste right anymore. I'm dead on the floor. People are just cracking up right now.
He's in the Underground Railroad right now.
Oh, my God.
He's in the Underground Railroad right now.
Oh, my God. I will go ahead and post that up right after the show for you guys. I'll put it out there tonight so you guys can see the full video. You need to see. I know, dog. You got to see the video. The full video will be up on SportsCast Instagram and our YouTube. So Mike is still in hiding. So can we? He needs to pay up that bet, right? Like he needs to do another week, Bree. Right? Would you say like you're the voice of reason on this show tonight?
Heck yeah.
Right? He's got to do another week of good tweets. That does not. You can't put throw up emojis at the end of something and say that it's nice.
That's complimentary. It's supposed to be.
I don't make bets.
It's a smart woman, and that's a smart woman. That's a smart woman right there.
For that reason right there, because there's no way in hell that I could make nice tweets about OU.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So did you? So I'm guessing you hate Baker. You're on the hate Baker with me. You don't like Baker, right? Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Whoa.
See, that's for me and her. That's for me and her. We're right together. We're right together there. Oh my God, that video is hilarious.
I got a problem with all
Oh my God, that video!
Of course you do.
That video was just Mike. That video is still like I love that video. I can't wait to post that up. All right, guys. Before we get to Pigskin Pick'ems right now, I want to get to you guys' new album that's coming out in January. Hashtag Mike's Pay Up is starting to trend now on Twitter. That's awesome. Mike, don't open your phone. You guys got your new album coming out in January. You're going to release a single first. Is that correct? And then the full album will come out after. Yeah. And now, where can they download your music? We heard a song at the break from you guys. So if people want to go out and just hear your stuff right now and download, where can they go right now and just your website and everything?
They can go to iTunes.
Okay.
They can go to Spotify. They can use Apple Music. They can go to Google Play.
Amazon Music.
And just search Texas Runaway. You guys will pop up. Download, subscribe to shows right there. You guys are at YouTube, same thing. You can pretty much type in your guys Texas Runaway. You guys right now. Now, is this your second album that's going to be coming out? Third album?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, third album that you guys have all put together. Now, how long's the band been together? Now, I know you guys were here a few months ago. You probably this information went out with Knocker, but I'm new to it. So
the band's been together for 7, almost 8 years. I've had 8 lineups. Jacob is in lineup number 5 and 7.
Okay. What does that mean? 8 lineups?
Different members.
You've had 8 different members of the band?
No, 8 different lineups of members. So, like, for instance, the first lineup, I had only one guitar player.
Push the mic just a little closer.
One guitar player, one bass player.
Yeah.
A washboard and drums. And me. That was it.
Okay. And then so you switch out. You're switching out people in certain spots. So you mean you've had a different lineup? Maybe you've had 7 of the 8, but a different one person different in each one of those lineups necessarily. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now with this album, now Jacob, have you been on all 3 of these albums?
Yeah.
You're on all 3 of these albums. Now we just heard at the break. I came in and I heard that guitar riff and I was like, "Holy shit, who is that?" And you're like, "Dude, that's her husband." Like, holy crap, he is really good at guitar. Mm-hmm. And Jake, you saying he's been playing for how long now?
I don't know how long, like fully, but I've known him since high school, and
he's been playing since then.
He's
before that, yeah.
Since before high school.
Now you were in band. I didn't know you were in band actually at Glendora High School right here. Now Bree told me you were self-taught drums.
Yeah.
How does that happen? Like how do you go from I'm just kidding, Mom? Can I get a drum set? I don't need a teacher though. I'll just listen to music and what? Like I don't understand. How does that unfold?
He's the golden child. That's all that you need to know.
Oh, trust me. I've known him since he's a little child. I know he's the golden one.
Together.
But how's that? I mean, because we really didn't see much of each other through a later part of our years. So how did you just pick up a drum set and learn? Like, how does that happen?
It's funny how it all started. Like I literally had a class with a guy who was in drumline.
How old?
This is sophomore year of high school.
Okay, so you didn't pick up a drumstick till sophomore year of high school. Wow.
No, with really no musical history in the family on either side. I got one of the many cousins on my mom's side who has some musical talent, and then I got one uncle on my dad's side who plays guitar. That's pretty much the extent of it, as far as I know.
Yeah.
No one else was really played anything fully or anything. But I mean, it's sophomore year of high school. I go with this guy I had a class with to go kind of check out the drum line, and next thing I know, I'm in a meeting with the band director and the drumline instructor, and they're like, "Well, he doesn't read music, so we can probably have to teach him that." And they're like, "Okay, well, go out, talk to that guy. He'll give you a set of cymbals." And I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, what is that? What is that?
I just kind of stood next to the guy, and he's like, "Okay, now hit them together when I tell you." I'm like, "Okay."
So you started with just you were like the monkey with the cymbals?
Yeah. No joke.
Really, that's how you started. That was how you started drums.
Yeah, and
it just progressed from there, going more.
I pretty much did it the whole second semester of my sophomore year.
Were you the guy that's smacking the big drums in band? Like, were you the?
Yeah. Junior year, I was the bass on the bass line.
That's the guy with the big drum, right? Mm-hmm. You're smacking on each side of it, boom, boom, and then from there, when do you get your drum set? Like, when do you get okay, I'm a drummer?
Pretty much as soon as I joined drumline and I actually picked up a pair of sticks and started fully actually playing.
Did you instantly? Was it almost an instant love of doing it?
Yeah, I mean it's
like you knew kind of this is what I want to do.
To quote one of my friends, he was telling someone at one point, I don't remember the exact details. But he looked at me and he's like, yeah, I've never seen someone just pick up a pair of sticks and just be bomb at what
like you were born to do that. Like
yeah,
it was instinctual for you to pick it up and do it.
Hence, golden child.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, hindsight, I basically picked up a pair of sticks and just somehow knew what to do with them.
And it just grew from there. So you went high school, played band.
I didn't get a drum set until after I graduated.
And then so you meet her husband in high school, and then you're like, hey, they need a drummer for that band at that point, and is that how you kind of come into Texas Runaway?
That's actually not how he started.
Mike and I never played like in bands like separately, with the exception of like pep band at like basketball games.
Okay.
In high school, and we always like to joke around and be like, oh yeah, we played the pond because we went with the pep band when Glendora went to CIF and won the championship my junior year.
Yeah.
I think it was 2001.
Yeah, that was 2000. We both graduated in 02. Yeah.
So that's like the running joke between us. Oh, we played the pond.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I mean that's fantastic.
We were tucked under a staircase somewhere,
but
still.
Hey, I played at the pond. Exactly. So you you guys get together, then you make your first album here, and then
a couple of years on down the road, I get a message from Mike on Facebook. He's like, hey, my band needs some drums recorded. If would you be interested?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So you just started out studio recording as a drummer, and then you kind of worked your way into the band
on the first album.
Yeah.
And I just listened to it, went in, played it, and recorded it. And
really, you just did your own thing. You listened to all the other instruments and the vibe, and then
that's
put
crazy.
Your own track
how
down.
You just have that.
How
just
freaking cool.
But
is
that's
that?
what musicians have. Like Brie, is that something like you instinctually singing? You kind of knew this is my thing, right? Like, is this like your mom said you were singing on the porch in your in your bathing suit? It's just something that grows with you. So that's awesome. So your new album, what is it called? Coming out here. You guys, is there a name? Yeah, it is.
We haven't released a lot of things, so I
don't even know if we actually have a name though.
No, there's a name.
Trying to play it coy, but
I know you
right.
But
well, if you don't, you don't. Just say that. Just listen for our singles.
We haven't released any of that yet.
Okay.
But it's very surprising. It's something very different that we haven't put ourselves out as yet. So
okay. So this is a different sound that we'd hear from your first two albums?
Not sound, look.
Different look.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
And it says here, coming in on the chat here, again, I want to get to all you guys. I'm trying to keep up with them. You guys are awesome in the chat room today.
Tonight's just blowing
Everybody's
up,
going
man.
up.
Great.
Says it was an electric washboard from Dave Morris here. Dave Morris also says that Jacob...
Dave is our rhythm guitar player, by the way.
Okay, well, hey,
Very
Dave,
cool.
what's up, man? Nice to meet you, man.
What's
It says
up?
Jacob might have been a monkey with the cymbals, but when he started, he's an octopus at the drum kit now. So yeah, he says you're an octopus at the drum kit now. I mean, I know I've seen him play.
Right?
So, I mean, yeah, he is. He's insane. So all right, Knocker. So let's get to. You gave us a couple. We got 3 different songs here. You guys gave us about a minute clip of each one. So this is a preview of your album coming up here. What's the first one that you want me to get to here?
So this first single coming out on January 1st is Open Road. So I figure we could just let you guys hear a little clip of that.
Okay, here's a little bit of Open Road again from Texas Runaway coming out in January. Here we go.
Up here with a piece of strength, still can't find a place that can capture my dreams. Leather soles on dusty boots, still ain't found a place to plant my roots. The open road, where dreams are found. The open road, no matter where I'm bound. The open road never lets me down. There's nothing like roaming from town to town. The open road.
Like it. I like it. That's a cruising to Vegas. That's a cruising song for me. I feel like I could put that on, windows down, and you're cruising to that one. I really like that coming out. Again, you guys at Texas Runaway with us. His new album coming out in January.
Now, did you ask this already? But
go ahead.
Who does most of the writing?
We all do.
Compilation and everything?
Sometimes it could be Mike and I. Sometimes it could be Dave, Mike, and I. Sometimes it could be Jameis and I. Sometimes it could be Jameis and Mike. Sometimes it could be Jacob, Mike, Dave, Jameis, and I.
That's really cool. That it's a good mesh because most bands there's 2 guys that write and they think that they're the shit because they're the guys that write it and it sounds like a really cool vibe that you're all in this together.
Eagles.
And
I'm sorry.
We do have a very Eagles-esque
well, that one sounded
stuff to us. Yeah,
that one sounded a little bit like it, but like Josh said, man, I can just be on the way to Vegas. Put the windows.
It's something
down
about
on a
country
summer
music
night,
to me
just-
too, though, and I'm not a huge country music guy, but the country music, it makes me feel good. If I want to feel good, I put on country music. It's weird. Like, it's just, you cannot not feel good about country. Obviously, you have those songs about your breakups, like, what's her name does. I don't want to mention her. All her songs about the goddamn boyfriend she breaks up with.
Who?
Taylor.
Really?
T.
Oh, okay.
Swift.
Had to ask that.
All her songs.
I was making sure you weren't talking about my woman. So,
No, just T. Swift. I mean,
But
it's the same.
that's not really country.
No, I know
music.
that.
She's
What I'm
not
saying,
country
like when I
anymore.
listen to like,
Right?
you know, I'm a huge Luke Bryan fan. He's like one of my favorite country guys. It feels good to listen to that kind of
Yes.
music, and it's really well produced. That song that sounded really, really good. I was in love with it. So you got two more previews you want to bring to us here. Again, at Texas Runaway. What's your guys' Twitter and Instagram again?
So the Instagram and Twitter are the same. It's at TXR_band.
Okay, and again, you guys just type in Texas Runaway on Spotify, iTunes. You guys can find all your stuff there. This stuff will be out in 2019. And what's you got two other songs. Which one do you want to get preview next?
Flies and Honey.
All right, Flies and Honey here. Next up, a little 1-minute clip from the new album coming up, Texas Runaway. Here we go.
That's country.
Ain't it funny how folks act when you get close to the top? Asking for anything to make them feel like they're all you got. Well, there's a cute little message Mama always told me, but it don't make no sense, 'cause I ain't for barking up that tree. Oh, you catch more flies with honey, darling, why would I want that? The sweetness is too sticky and it even makes you mad. I'd rather catch the real true friends who've been with me through thick and thin. You catch more flies with honey, but only if you're in the money. I'll live my life chasing dreams.
Honey, but only if you're in the money.
I like
that.
Now that was a fun. That's like the one of those.
Oh,
songs.
that's country, man.
Yeah, did that go? Now for that song for you, that's a back to your roots. Is that back to the country roots for you? Because it sounded a little Dolly Partonish to me almost.
Everybody says that.
Okay, that sounded a little Dolly to me.
So the premise of this song came from some very weird things, but flies and honey. You ever heard the saying, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, as you get closer and closer to chasing your dreams and your dreams become more of a reality, you start to notice that there really are nothing but flies around you, and sometimes it's not the flies you want when you get up there. It's more along the lines of the people who've always been there with you. So, why would I want flies?
Yeah.
But
You'll
hear more when that song drops.
But that you said Dolly Parton that had little.
Yeah,
Loretta
had a
Lynn,
Dolly for me. Yeah,
had little Loretta Lynn.
Well, June
that's
Carter.
all the old ones with the little twist, the little.
That's what I wanted.
A little bang. So who are your influences?
That's a good question. I should have asked that earlier. Yeah, what are your
singers that you listen to that say, okay, I don't want to copy them, but damn, that shit's good. I got to pull some of that.
Well, it's really funny that you asked that. So like the promotions we have coming out actually kind of they show all of our influences. So I'm not going to give too much of that away because I'm going to leave that mystery up to everybody.
I like it.
But I will say anybody that knows me knows that Miranda Lambert is one of my biggest
I can hear that.
influences.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I do have her song tattooed on my arm.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
But yeah, that she is a big deal to me, and she's from Lindale, Texas, which is only 30 minutes from where I'm from.
Oh wow, okay.
And she's also
It's a good role model to go after right there.
She owns Mutt Nation Foundation, which is a huge rescue foundation
charity.
Yeah, they helped thousands of dogs when Texas had their floods, especially, and when North Carolina did too. Miranda herself was actually out there helping grab dogs.
Yeah, she's that kind of girl.
So what's funny about that is I'm that way about dogs too. I'm actually going to school for agriculture and animals.
I have a question for you.
Really? So yeah.
Because she's your big fan now. Is she was formerly married to the guy that's on The Voice, right?
Blake Shelton.
So are you a hater of Blake Shelton?
I don't really
because of how it went down. I just want to know. This is a country music
I don't
drama.
really
How's the
hate-
country music scene view the two.
I don't hate him because of that.
Okay.
I don't like his way of buying songs that made their marriage look distasteful.
Okay, I got you. I see that. He could have kept
Miranda-
that stuff that's private. You don't need to put that out there to
and
make money off it, especially.
Miranda, when she put her feelings out there, she didn't point the finger at him. She pointed the finger at herself. And she
Took the high road.
More opened the window to say, look, I'm flawed, and yes, it didn't go the way that Mama always wanted my marriage to go when I got married, but this is me, this is who I am. Blake, on the other hand, bought songs like, she put the Y and try, she put the big FU in my future.
Right.
You know, and everybody, like, there's this one chick on Facebook who I blocked because I'm so tired of seeing her bullcrap. On all the Miranda Lambert fan club pages. Why are you on the Miranda Lambert fan club pages if you're not a fan?
Right,
It's just what people. It's just what people do with social media. It's a way to hide behind a keyboard, lash out without anybody seeing my face.
She comes on there. Hold on one second. She comes on there and just starts like attacking everything I say on there. Like I might just even say like, "Congrats, Miranda, on maybe it was an award she won or something like that."
They're gonna take something and yeah.
And she's like, "Well, she wouldn't be who she is without Blake Shelton," and I'm like,
"That's so stupid."
I'm like, "What?" Like,
so if I'm hearing you right, she's writing songs from the heart about it, not to attack him, but just to talk about the situation.
To have the truth out there.
He's singing songs that other people wrote that are generic, and he's trying to tie him into this thing. Just
to fuel
make
the
a hit
fire to
record.
get the publicity out of it.
So I got that right? Okay, that pretty much sucks.
Well, it says here, love Miranda Lambert's Smoking Hot from O-Dog. So he goes in there. It says, actually, Texas Runaway's biggest influence is Pat Boone. Truth.
Oh, my God. Who said that? Was that Dave Morris?
That was Dave Morris coming in there. Keyboard Warriors from Jason Cabana. Yeah.
Pat Boone?
No.
And we got a phone call. I know we got a phone call on the line. You guys,
not of me, not of me, but you'll find out later.
From the 404, I'm gonna let you go real quick because we're gonna play a couple more. We're gonna play another song here. Call back after this next break and before Pigs Can Pick, and we'll get you on from the 404.
Please do call back
because it's probably we have noticed that it's probably Mike. So we don't want to bring Mike in yet because he doesn't even deserve to get.
Nephew calling
in. 404. You keep calling. I'm gonna get you in after we get to this.
You're such a dick, John.
Yeah, I know.
Seriously, you are.
All right. So we got the next song coming up. So we played. What did we play? We played
Open Road
and Flies in the
Honey.
Honey. Open Road, my favorite right now. I'm really liking that song. That is one of my favorites right now. Now we're gonna get to this next song called America Made Simple.
No, American Made.
American Made Simple. I'm sorry.
No, there's no simple in there. It's just American Made.
Oh, it's just simple. I think that's just part of the draft I made. My bad.
4,000.
I'm sorry. I'm like Ron Burgundy. I just read what's on the script here. Okay.
Stay classy. Stay classy, Lindora.
Okay, American Made. This is another gonna be another song on your new album coming out. Before, do you want to just have them listed or anything we should know about this song coming up here?
So you see, we have been in association with Ruthless Cowboys. They're a really awesome American-made company.
Okay.
My dad, in particular, used to work for an American-made blue jean company, which is what this song is about.
Okay.
And this is more about finding those people who still stick true to that because a lot of people sell out. So
I like that.
Nice.
Stay true to your roots here. Okay, here we go.
I like it.
American Made, again, Texas Runaway. Here we go.
Tell me about some good times, how he could buy a tank of gas on a dime. He bought 4 trucks, that's how he was bred. Nothing but American for him till he's dead. I remember it well, he got a job working full time for a blue jean shop. It was maybe 30 minutes from our home, stone washed and light washed in himself. It wasn't long till that was all gone. Back in the day it was.
I'm really down. I really like that.
Right?
Song. Like
That's
that.
just
I was
good
kicking my
shit.
foot right away. That's a really, really good song. I'm really.
Now, what I heard from the opening notes.
Really like that.
B&D. Brooks is done. Boom. Just.
It's
bam.
When,
I like it.
When it's funny that you mentioned that because when we started writing this song, Mikey had the riff, and I jokingly looked at him and did the whole Quiet Riot,
Really?
Twisted Sister, 80s, hair anthem,
Right. Yeah.
And he's like, and he was all, and then it was funny because I told him, did you like my 80s hair band intro beat? And he's like, dude, I totally heard I heard Brooks and Dunn.
That was B&D,
and and as soon as he
Mhm.
said it, I was like, oh yeah, that's actually way more on point.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
that was freaking B&D.
the
First thing I
musician.
heard, I was like, bam.
Yeah, just the musicianship in your guys' band is fantastic. It's clean. The recording's fantastic. I'm looking forward to that new album.
That's a country song.
Yeah, it
My
is.
daddy only bought Fords. Took a job, 30 minutes.
I feel like
that is a freaking country
I've listened
song.
to some. We listened to one of your older songs at the break. We're gonna get to another one on this break coming up here. I feel like you're almost like the word that I feel like it's going around here is roots. Like I feel like this album is kind of like you went back to your roots or something that
Right
I
about
want to
what
make
you know
this
about.
not my own because the band has all influence, but I feel like as Jacob's just laughing. Did I bring out?
We have a song called Roots.
Glendora is
do?
so
Yeah, we have a
country.
song called Roots.
Oh, you do?
And
Like, I
that's
feel-
exactly what the song's about.
Is it? Yeah, because I feel like this album is something like I feel like this means a lot to you in a way because I'm listening to these songs, getting your facial expressions. Like there's a lot of
personal.
heart. Yeah, like I feel like this album's personal to you.
Country music.
Oh, you have no
And as
idea
bands-
how personal it is for me.
And
So
as
cool.
bands grow, you feel like
So
you
fucking
see
cool.
different the evolution, and each album means something different. Each time you guys write it, there's a different feel, a different emotion that comes out of each album. I feel like this one is personal to you, like you said, and it's good stuff. So, again, guys, at Texas Runaway, look out for that in January. It'll be dropping, right? That first single.
Yep.
Just all the news. Go to the website, as she just said, at TXR_band, right? On,
you can also
Twitter and
go
Instagram.
to TexasRunawayBand.com and become a TXR Mata member,
Okay.
which
All
is
right.
our fan club.
Let's go, Sportscast.
So you'll get
Let's
updates
go.
on that. You'll get out when albums come out. Songs
you
get
get
released.
stuff before everybody else
Do it.
does. You
All
get
right.
it 3 days prior.
All right, do it. I
And
like
your
it.
own T-shirt.
And your
Yes,
T-shirt?
yes.
Ah, I like that.
Right.
Does it say I won $50,000?
Nope. That's
I want that one. Can I
that's
get
just-
that T-shirt? I want that one. All right,
Come
guys,
on,
we're gonna get to
Sportscast.
break here.
This
It
is
says
Family Sportscast.
real quick. It says as in a white Christmas in a metal mood. Pat Boone. Pat Boone is a Christmas song champion. Says here on on
Lord.
YouTube. So, all right, Knock. Let's get to break. What song are we going to be hearing coming up on the break here? Sorry. Blow out your ears there. What song we got coming up here next?
Trouble.
Got Trouble. Now, this is off your first or second album? First album. All right, Trouble by Texas Runaway. Guys, we get back. Pick 'em. Week 14. Get locked and loaded.
do
The
it.
races get closed. $200 up for grab. Jacob and Brie will give you your picks as well. Knock will break it down. We'll cover the spreads when we get back. Right, this coming up on the Sportscast.
I see you looking at me. Go the other way. I know what you're thinking, but this won't be your day. If you try to win me over, boy, that won't be wise. I won't be done until those tears stream from your eyes. 'Cause I'm troubled. You don't even want to start. Held you in my arms, then I'll crush your heart. You don't know what you're about to do. I just keep on walking. Oh, this trouble will be me.
Great turnout tonight. Appreciate all you guys on the chat right now. Make sure you started the chat, Daniel. Now we got Daniel in studio. Dan Burlington. So you guys just heard another song, Trouble, from our band here, Texas Runaway. Shout out to Brie and Jacob in studio tonight. Again, their new album released in January. Check them out at TXR_band on all their social media. All right, guys, we're going to get to Picks Can Pick 'em Week 14. Now, Knocker, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Looks like we're going to have to be paying up this year unless one of me or you pull out some sort of miracle to win the league here. It looks like we're going to be paying out some fundage to the SPORTSCAST family.
Well,
$200.
I think we should have a contest between just me and you.
Who pays?
For $50,000.
Who pays the whole $200?
You want to start that? Wait, now, how close are we right now?
I'm a game behind you, bitch.
You're a game? All right, you're going to give me a game lead and you'll put that out there?
Yeah.
All right, so whoever finishes lower between me and you pays that $200.
Pays the whole $200.
All right, you said it right in the show.
I like that.
That's
good.
awesome. I like that. I'm scared now. Damn it. Well, right now.
Don't pull a mic and don't follow through.
Right?
Oh.
Damn.
Hey, chill out.
Shit. Seriously.
Is that
big-
404 number still calling?
No, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mike, you can call in now. He's like, dude, I was trying to call in. I was like, well, we were playing music. You can't call in at that time. You get last priority, dude. You're lucky to even we played your video on this show.
That shit was hilarious, by the way.
Was it? Oh, wait till you see the
I
actual
was
video.
dying.
Wait till you
yeah,
see what
you
he looks like. Here,
Man, I've
Knocker.
been here for like 3 weeks.
Daniel, this is what he looks like. Look behind you. That's what he looked like. And he's bald, dude. He's bald. Yeah, so you look like Rick James, bitch. James.
Give it to him, baby.
So, yeah, Mike, you can call back in, man. We'll get you on here. And if you want to explain yourself to the SPORTSCAST family because they're calling you out. Right now, though, shout out big first place to what do you want to see?
Checking out the swimsuit.
Oh, there's Alex
yes.
Wren.
Yes.
Alex Wren. Yeah, she's good. All right, Big Mike in first place. And hey, Knocker, I didn't know Murph tweeted at us. We're in like a top. Our bracket is so popular. We're in the top 150 of ESPN's top pick'em brackets. That's crazy. We have that big of a turnout for our thing. Yeah, it's all just to get $200 from us.
Hey, it's free.
It is.
There's
free.
nothing
You
to get
$200.
in. Hell yeah.
Everybody else has to pay, right?
We're basically putting our our
if you're
egos
a
out
logical,
there.
if you're a logical guy, you go through everyone that's offering winnings.
Yeah, free
for
for
free
free.
entry.
Yeah, exactly.
You play in all of them.
Well, Big Mike
Yeah.
right now has
Why
a
not?
2-game lead at 131. He's the leader of SPORTSCAST Pick'em League right now. Beast Mode 24/7. That's your boy at work.
Yep, him.
He's at 129, 2 back. Team Butchie. Hey, if anyone wants to win, I'm pulling for Team Butchie. 128. They are 3 back, Knocker. Then we got Jor 2006 at 127. Harley Cops at 126. Dr. Rob at 125. Let's go Buffalo. Lucky Picker 69ers. Big Kahuna and Andrew Miz pulling up behind. Now, Knocker, me and you, I am at 122, so I am 9 off of the pace here. And you are at 121. So me and you right now, we just put it out. Whoever loses between me and you pays the 200. All right, I like
Going
that,
to the
Knocker.
whip right now, baby.
Going in there right now.
You're going to finish 4 games behind me.
All right, well, let's bring out the games. Here we go. Week 14. Get your pick'ems ready, guys. Here we go. Week 14. Drop it. Here we go. Week 14. Doctor, we're in December. We're in that time of year where boys become men. We find out what teams are good, and you know what?
Or men become pussies.
Oh, wow. Bree bringing out the hammer. But before we get to week 14, Knocker.
Hey, when do the playoffs start for fantasy? Don't we need to start?
This week.
This week for fantasy, I finished undefeated.
I'm gonna win for 3 years
Knocker,
in a row.
you're in the.
I'm in the playoffs.
Yeah, you're in the playoffs now.
No effing way.
First time ever in SportsCast history that you have made the playoffs in the SportsCast
And the crowd goes
league.
well.
Him and Cooper Cup, dude. Just all year.
I'm not kidding. So you win the Pick'ems League last year.
Right.
This year you're in the SportsCast Fantasy Football League playoffs for the first time in 5 years.
Yeah, that's right.
Does it feel good?
It's fucking great.
Is it gonna feel better when you make me pay the $200 when you catch me and you're gonna brag so bad?
That you gotta pay it.
Man, it's gonna be worse than the guy that I have on the phone who finally decided to come out. Here he is, Mike. Are you on the line?
Hello.
What's up, Welcher? What you got?
Is this Sportscast? How y'all doing tonight?
We're doing pretty good considering the fact that we're still waiting to be paid and still waiting for a bet to be paid up.
Well, see, what happened was
Oh, my Lanta.
I was there.
What happened?
I came through with the bet, and all this negativity came towards me. I don't understand it. I came through good on the bet.
No, I don't think you really understood the concept of the bet itself.
Look, what I put out there was pure poetry. Okay?
Poetry?
It was poetry.
Poetry.
Is it poetry? Is that
You
what
mean-
the
you mean
is
poetry?
that what the three little pigs
No,
and the bears?
no, it's
Shakespeare
it was
guy.
because I'm broke right now. It's poetry.
You poetry?
Okay? Okay. It's not the real stuff. I'm working my way up. I'm trying to see if I can come out there and sing and dance and sell oranges at one of y'all right now. Can y'all help a brother out?
I don't know. No, I don't know if you don't pay up on this bet by the time the golf tournament turns around. You might be ridiculed and shamed at the golf tournament. Are you willing to go that far with this bet, or are you going to pay up? Because you know what? You saw the gifts, you saw the emotes, you saw the tweets, you saw the Instagram. I talked to you on Xbox all week, okay, Mikey? I love you as a brother, but you got hurt all week. You even went to work and you said no one at work agreed with you. Like, I hate everybody at work. So you went and drank at a bar, and you got two drunk people you showed the video to agree with you. Am I not correct in saying this?
Hey, I thought I was stronger than this.
Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta.
But the hate and the comments that have been coming to me, my family is ashamed of me right now. They are ashamed of me.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Thank you.
Damn.
No, because I lived up to the bet.
You did
Darling,
not.
darling.
No, you didn't.
Next time, just don't be making bets that your butt can't cash.
Oh! Did you hear that? Don't make butts that your butt can't cash, Mike.
I just told you I'm poor. I ain't got no bank account.
Exactly. Don't be making bets that your butt
Mike,
can't even
okay,
cash.
so we know that you're coming out to the golf tournaments here. Are you willing to take this all the way to where you're going to meet the Sportscast family at the golf tournament in May? Are you willing to take this far? Because I will troll your ass for the next 4 months. You know me.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Cyberbullying. This is the stuff that drives people to stand on ledges.
My word.
I was going to go talk to a Catholic priest, but then he touched my head, and I felt uncomfortable. I heard stories about that, so I had to get out of there. So I was like, I'm hurting right now because I can't believe my Sportscast family treated me like this.
You deserve it.
They tossed you a sock.
You're a Welch. You're a Welch. Hashtag Welch family.
But Mike, hold on for a second, bro.
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike. It's bro. It's
what
not,
day
it's
is
not
it?
the money.
I can't believe
it's not the money that's the issue. We know you broke. We know you're eating peanut butter sandwiches with the two ends of the loaf. I understand that. Okay?
I can't even afford the peanut butter right now.
Come on now. You know you can buy them peanuts and grind that peanut butter up yourself.
I'm out here at McDonald's asking people for their jelly patch right now. I'm trying to make it.
But Mike, homie, it's not the money. It's just you gotta change your avatar, and you gotta say nice things about the Cowboys without the backhanded compliment. There's no money.
Mike, you gotta pay up, man. Hashtag Mike Pay Up is trending right now.
Honorable Uncle.
Yes, my nephew.
You saw the tweets.
I did see the tweets.
Who else will tell you that Michael Irvin has an open heart and an open nose? Me.
I understand. You speak the truth.
That man. I also. The man helped out a lot of kids in Peru. Come on.
Oh, my word.
I'm just saying.
But nephew, it's not whether you speak the truth or not. It's just you must pay the bet the way the bet was made.
Yes. The Sportscast does not condone
You
this.
know, Honorable Uncle,
you have to
because
say,
you have faulty wisdom.
Of this,
I shall respect it.
Okay, let me explain.
Because we gotta get to picking games here. I can only give Mike so much more time because you have not paid the bet, and this will go on to the golf tournament. You will be shamed live at a golf tournament if this does not happen.
I am so going to next
Josh,
year.
will you take post-dated checks?
Honorable nephew, think of it this way. You know when you're married?
No, we gotta end it. We gotta
Josh,
get to
you really
Hold
should
up.
play like that shame song by El King right now.
Can I just finish with my nephew? Honorable nephew, remember the wedding? And you had the overweight mother-in-law sitting in the chair over there? And you had to say nice things about her in order to consummate wedding? Think of it that way. You must say nice things about the Cowboys, even though you don't mean them. Even though you think your mother-in-law is a dirty snake.
Even when I said that to her, I was out of there in 3 minutes. It was shameful.
The best part is he's trying to use that same accent, which is the best part.
But never mind,
my
bro.
God.
You're on your own, dude. I tried to help you. You're on your own.
Mike, we got this to say to you.
Look,
No, you shut your mouth and listen. Shut your mouth and listen.
If I can get 20 people to say those were honorable tweets, will you take it?
No, you're not going to get them.
Shame, Mike. How you like that, Mike? Shame. In your face, Mike.
This is what I'm saying. The cyberbullying.
That was Breeze Pool right there.
It was.
This show's
I'm
gonna
gonna give you
18
30. I'm
hours
gonna
long.
give you 30 more seconds, and that's all you got to explain yourself. Otherwise, you're getting shamed. You better pull out. You can start a fresh week. I'm gonna give you this. You start fresh on Monday. You start the bet and you carry it out, or this goes until it's
Just
gonna
say,
get out of
I
hand.
love the Cowboys 10 times. That's it. You're done.
Yes, you see, I'm a Texans fan, and I'm not a Cowboys fan, man. But I got to tell you, when you make a bet like that, you got to make good.
Right,
on it.
Mike? So 30 seconds. What do you got to say? And then I'm cutting you off.
I love y'all.
Come on.
You
You got it
Monday.
in you.
I want to see Monday. Monday at 6 a.m. when I get to work. There better be a good tweet, and your Facebook better be changed back and carried out the bet, or this is going all the way until May. I'm not letting you say another word. Goodbye, and we'll wait till you pick games.
Best of bullshit. Step inside. Time let out.
Oh, but Naka say, if you reach down inside.
Right?
Jacob's going.
All I say is if we keep talking like this, a lawsuit.
No, it's a lawsuit.
That's a lawsuit.
It's a lawsuit.
If you're going to be racist, do it right.
It says here it says watch Mike disappear like an Area 51 guy in the coast to coast.
All right, man. Let's go pick'ems, man.
All right, let's go pick'ems. All right, yeah, we got to go pick'ems here. Let's finish this up. All right, we got a lot of games to get to. Let me put some little stuff on. Here we go.
We're not
All
going to
right,
go
knock.
spreads. We just pick the games.
Are we going to, are we actually giving our pick'ems?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, we're going to pick. No, I'm going to spread. I got you. We're going to go over the spread. Won't guess them, but we got to go over the spreads here in the games. All right, first game up, we got Thursday Night Football here. Going to be a divisional game. Here we go. First one up.
Jaguars versus Titans.
No, this isn't blackout. No, it's not
Dude.
blackout. Jaguars versus Titans here. It's a good game, Knocker. You got to have the Titans got to win this game to get into the playoffs or have any chance here. Jaguars versus Titans. Who you got here? Jaguars on the road against the Titans.
Home field advantage, 2.5. Titans are probably favored by 2.5. And I'm going to go with the Titans.
You can go with the Titans in this one?
Yes.
At home. I'll throw it to you, Bree. Who you got?
Well, even though this is my division and I hate them all,
I love how much hate she has for teams.
I have to say that because the Titans are former Houston Oilers, I will have to go with the Tennessee Titans.
Okay, I like that.
All right. Jacob, I'll go to you next.
Got to take the Titans.
Got to take the Titans at home. Daniel, Burlington in the house tonight.
My boy Mariota.
Mario. Tennessee's favored by 4.5 in this talk. I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans at home. I'll also take them for the cover in this one. Jaguars offense cannot do anything right now.
Nope.
Tennessee has all the momentum right now going into this game. They need to win it. They're at home. I'll take them to cover to win by 10 in this one. All right, next game up here, Knocker, NFC battle. This game looked really good when the season started.
Right?
This game means absolutely nothing anymore.
Yeah,
here we
it really
go.
doesn't.
Falcons versus Packers.
Falcons versus the Packers. In this one, the Falcons, Knocker. Just a disappointing season all around. Injury plagued from the beginning. 1-4 on the road, 4-8 overall. Packers 4-7-1. Just fired Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
So they're in shambles. They're 4-1-1 at home though.
And
even
they
though they
fired-
lost
and they
last week to the
fired,
Cardinals. That's the 14 point. They were a 14-point favorite in that game last week.
Chosen Rosen.
Yeah, right. Is it now, Jake? Do you think it's Aaron Rodgers? Was it Mike McCarthy? It's just, I think Aaron Rodgers is kind of a difficult quarterback to deal with.
Yeah, I mean,
But it's also a coach run out of his time. His kind of coach.
Very, very true.
I mean, Mike McCarthy's been around forever.
Yeah, I probably got to witness in person Aaron Rodgers' best game of his entire football career.
You were there
when he was at Cal.
Oh, okay.
They came into the Coliseum in
Yeah.
2005.
Mhm.
First and goal from the 9.
First and
Couldn't
goal
get in,
from
baby.
the 9.
Couldn't get in.
3 incomplete passes
Couldn't get
and
in.
1 sack. He had 3 incomplete passes the entire game.
Right.
Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, he's
that,
great
it
there.
was,
He's really good. We'll come into this one, Knocker. The Packers are favored by 5.5 in Lambeau.
Well, they also fired Winston Moss too for a tweet
for
that
some
he put
tweet or
out.
something. Yeah, you can read it more up on that. Well, who you got in this one? Packers at home against Falcons.
Well,
This is crazy. Me and you got to pick here because it's for basically it's for $200 for me and you.
Right.
It's a
So-
$200 bet now.
I'm gonna put out there, okay,
Mm-hmm.
this little thing. 10 years is what I say is the max for a coach, right?
Yep.
But you have to understand, Aaron Rodgers has had all the good players from the Super Bowl team traded away.
Mm-hmm.
They have depleted his lineup every single effing year that he's been there. And if I'm him, I got to get frustrated.
Yeah.
It may not be personal with the coach. It might be the GM. But shit, you traded away every goddamn good player we've had for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So something had to give.
Step up on that mic a little more. Yeah.
I'm actually going to go
There you
with the Falcons on the road.
Going with the Falcons here in the upset. All right, I like it, Bree. Falcons, Packers.
Packers.
Jake.
Packers.
Packers. Daniel.
You put those khakis back on.
Put those khakis back on.
It's the Packers. Come on, it's the commercials.
Okay.
Come on,
Those khakis back.
Jesus.
All right, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
you kick those back. That's the best one.
All right, I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with the Packers at home. It's gonna be cold. Falcons outdoors. Just it reeks like a revenge game. Not a revenge game, but a Packers after losing the Cardinals, fire their coach. I think they got some little bit of spark in them. This game is absolutely terrible.
You better have the ticket. 'Cause it's the blackout game of the week.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Jets versus Bills.
Oh my God, Jets and the Bills, Knocker.
Can we just skip it?
Buffalo is favored by
That's what the
3.5
NFL's
in
saying.
this one. Buffalo 4-8, Jets 3-9.
Time are they playing?
Yeah, no one cares exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
Set my alarm.
I'm gonna go with Buffalo at home just because the home field advantage. I don't bet this game at all. Josh Allen seems to be kind of doing a little bit better here. The Jets just seem to be in shambles. I'm gonna go just Buffalo because of the home team. That's pretty much why I'm going. I really don't have any other reason.
Buffalo.
I'm gonna go with Buffalo. Bree, what do you got?
I'm going to go Jets just because I don't like either team in
Okay.
this whole scenario.
Okay,
It's weird.
I like it. I like it.
It's
Jake,
too weird.
What are you going with?
any.
Yeah, as much as I'm behind my boy Darnold, that's like you said that whole team is
It's a
just
shit
all
show.
over the map.
Right? Yeah, it's all over the map.
ridiculous.
It is really. Daniel, what are you going to go with in here? You're just going to say pass, okay? All right, Daniel.
Give me a
all right.
beer.
Next, yeah, he's just going to get to drinking. All right, next game up here, Knocker. Man, this game would have been really good too, but one of these teams is really disappointing the last couple of weeks, and that's the Panthers. Here we go.
Panthers versus Browns.
Panthers versus Browns in this one, Knocker. Panthers 6-6, 1-5 on the road. Browns 4-7-1, 3-2-1 at home. Man, Browns fired the coach earlier. They've kind of turned it around a little bit, though, man. You got to give Baker some credit. He is playing pretty well. The team has kind of rallied around him after the coach firing.
And the
the
coach.
Panthers have just fallen apart. Craig Olsen's now hurt. Cam Newton just having a horrible game last game. Can they turn their season around, the Panthers here? We both gave them destiny last week on D-Teamer Destiny. Really
Not
fell
this week.
apart. Not
Nope.
this week. Do you think they lose on the road here?
Absolutely.
Wow. It's going to go with Carolina favored by 2. Still no love to the Browns. Panthers favored by 2 in this
Browns
one.
are going to win this game.
Bree?
Browns.
Going Browns. All right.
Yeah, I gotta go Browns.
You're going Browns as well. Daniel.
I gotta go Panthers just because I have Newton.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so you're saying
I
fantasy
need
league
points.
bet?
Yeah,
All right, so
because
you
this
went
is the first
SCAM
week of the
News with you.
playoffs. So
All right, I like
playoffs.
it. Playoffs. All right, I'm going to go with
playoffs.
I'm going to go with the
Talk about
Panthers
playoffs.
in this one. I just still cannot feel comfortable picking
Mike
the Browns.
does another
in this
win in
scenario.
my category.
That could be a shootout between the quarterbacks though.
It's going to be a shot. I think that McCaffrey's I think the guy for me that makes this game a difference maker.
Oh,
but he's too little.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
That
but he's
kid
too
is
little.
amazing how many hits he can
I
take.
hate
Knocker,
that
so
guy.
we're split on this game. This is our first split game.
I did. No, I just hate him because he just beat us so many 3 years in a row. It's
He's
just
fantastic.
He's great. He's great. His brother's a quarterback, isn't he?
just tackle the little white guy. That's all I used to say.
Knocker, so that's the first game
Slippery.
we're split on.
Yes.
Is Panthers Browns. All
Built
right,
like
next game
built
up
like
here.
a rock, dude.
Right near Court Bree. Here we go.
Colts versus Texans.
Colts versus
Who?
the Texans
Who?
here, Knocker. This is a big game.
Like rock, okay.
This is a game
white
that
Separates.
the Colts, can separate the
Texans
Colts. It
from
really
everybody else.
solidify the AFC South for the Texans here.
Oh.
Yep.
She's got the horns up, Knock. Who are you
just
going
put
with
in
on
there.
this one?
I think the Texans are favored by 5.5 to 6, if not a touchdown. Texans are going to whip their
Texans
ass.
favored by 5 in this one with the over-under
My
sitting at
good
49.
Lord.
It's going to be a shootout. Texans 9-3 after starting the season 0-3 have won 9 in a row. Colts dropped they didn't score any points last week against the Jags.
Horrid.
They're 6-6, 2-4 on the road now. This game means a lot more for the Colts, I think, just to try and get in the playoff picture. It's kind of one of those games where, like, how long can the Texans sustain this winning? It's hard to keep winning. As much as
it
they've
really
kept
is.
winning,
It really
it's
is.
really hard to keep
You're
the
just doing this
focus
for the show.
in
You're
line.
going with the Texans and stop.
I am going with the Texans.
Just stop with the rap.
I'm going
You're
with
going
my
the Texans. I'm going
I
with
got
the Texans.
DeAndre Hopkins in fantasy. I'm in the playoffs in Frank's league. I need a
stop
big
with
game.
that
I got
crap.
Lamar Miller. He's going to go off in this one. F the Colts. Texans big. Cover the spread.
You know what's real
Andrew
funny?
Luck, 3 interceptions.
You know what's real funny? My husband is a Colts fan.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we're a house
man.
divided.
Man,
well,
someone is sleeping in the
someone
other
ain't
room
getting
for the
nothing.
next week. Yeah,
Someone ain't getting nothing.
someone's in the recliner for the next week.
I've gotten him to switch to all my other teams except for this.
Oh, okay. He's the only one he will not convert
for
over
hockey.
to.
Oh, wait,
Except for
hockey. Yeah, he's
Hockey.
an Avalanche fan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
sorry.
Yeah, all right. So I'm
Hey,
going to
you shouldn't be sorry this
Texans
this
knocker.
season.
I'm going Texans with the cover as well. What do you got in this one? Going Texans?
Good, yes.
Bree's going Texans. I know that.
Oh, yeah,
Jacob?
Texans.
Daniel?
I just think the Texans are super overrated, so I'm gonna have to go. I'm just kidding. I just want to. I want to see what your mom listening is probably like this mother.
Do you want a bowl
No,
thrown at your head?
go with the
You
Texans.
ate all my popcorn,
I
and now
know.
you want your bowl thrown at your head?
No, I got the Texans.
This motherfucker.
He is so fun to watch.
He is fun to watch. All right, next game up here. Going to be a good AFC game. Here we go.
Ravens versus Chiefs.
Now, Chiefs, they looked okay with Spencer Ware coming out of the backfield last week. Didn't look
They're
like
fine.
they lost too much. They are fine. We'll see. I think it is a big loss, though, losing a guy. It's just something to the team mentally it kind of does to you. But they're at home in this one. As we know, Kansas City in December. Tough place to play. Ravens, rookie quarterback. I know Lamar's been good
doing
so
well.
far, but he's going into a hornet's nest in this one. I got Chiefs, and I got Chiefs actually really big in this game. I think this is where they show, hey, we don't need this guy in our backfield. We can do it without him.
Absolutely.
I like Chiefs big in this one. What do you got going in this one?
I think the spread's 8.5, and I'm going with the Chiefs.
Spread 6.5. I go lay that. You go grab that
Yes.
right now before that
Before it
gets
goes to
past
7.5.
and you just sit on 6.5 and you just make your rent for the week right
Yep.
now
They
on
already
this game.
got past the shock game
Chiefs
where
10
he's
and
gone.
2. Yeah, exactly. That's a very good point. Ravens 7-5. Chiefs for you, Bree.
Although the Chiefs played dirty and knocked
Whoa!
out. Yes, they do.
Whoa! Dude,
Hey.
this girl just brings fire all the time.
Well, you want to know why I say that is because even though Brian Cushing is no longer on the team.
Oh, the steroid user?
Yeah, even when he wasn't using
I know he's a
steroids
USC
back
boy.
in the day.
Well, that was in high school.
I know.
No, he wasn't using steroids from the beginning. He got taken out by one guy in the Chiefs. They kicked him directly in the same spot both times,
Ooh,
and he
that's
was
gotta
taken
hurt.
out for the whole season both times. So, yeah, even though I think the Chiefs play dirty, I got to go with the Chiefs.
Yeah, you got a smart pick there. All right. What do you got, Jacob?
Oh, Mahomes in the Chiefs.
Mahomes in the Chiefs. I got him in fantasy. He's been my
yeah.
savior this
Right?
year, and I got him in a keeper league as an 11th round pick.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah,
What
he's
a
one of my. He's my
steal.
third to last pick in Frank's
Are you
league.
serious?
Yeah, I got
What
him and
a
James Conner
steal.
as a 10th.
Really?
So I get to keep 2 keepers for next year. So those are my 2 keepers.
Damn.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Dan Billington.
I
Dan
agree
Billington.
with your rhythm. I agree with. I'll agree. No,
I missed soccer news. We gotta get that back.
I agree with your rhythm guitar player. I think it's Chiefs in a blowout.
The Chiefs in a blowout. I like it too. Oh, is that what they said on the chat right now?
Just
Yeah, that's
because
what Dave said
I've
on the
been
chat.
reading the chat. You know?
Can you keep up with the chat?
I'm
I've only
happily
got
kept up
4
with the chat.
screens and music and shit going on.
I'm
right
quite
now.
involved.
All right, next up here, AFC matchup knocker. Actually, both these teams are in the playoffs here, and one big surprise because I didn't think the Dolphins would be in it this late in the season. Here we go.
Patriots versus Dolphins.
Patriots versus Dolphins in this one. Patriots 9-3. They are 3-3. 3-3 on the road, knocker. Dolphins 6-6. 5-1 at home. Dolphins fighting for that wild card knocker.
Just
They're in
make
there.
this quick.
They're right in there. Let's make it quick. Well, New England's favored by 7.5, so that's
This is
what
the
Vegas
one-
is
Make it
thinking.
quick.
This is the one
Painless,
state that the
please.
Patriots
Let's do
have a
this.
hard time playing.
Sweep it.
I'm going to go with the Patriots to win the game, but I might take the Dolphins and the points.
I'm going to go with the Patriots and the points here. I think Patriots December. I just roll with them. I'm going to go Patriots. Bree's going Patriots. She's over this game. What do you got, Jacob?
Yeah, I think Patriots. Even though it is December and it is outside, you're still down in Miami.
Yeah, like they're playing in
Miami.
warm weather. Tom Brady,
Yeah.
like it's just it's easy for.
You
What do you
give-
got, Daniel?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, how you got the rings? All right, next up here.
Wow.
You like how I did that?
Yeah.
Don't mess with my boy Tom and his Uggs.
Knocker, this is kind of how do they
Ugly man.
respond to this is
Egotistical
weird.
weirdo.
This is
Like how
I
he
feel like
fake
this could be a
retired.
trap game almost. Here
See
we
that?
go.
Stop it, Josh.
Saints versus Buccaneers.
I can't talk you into
Stop.
taking the Bucks.
Buccaneers!
I can't.
You ain't even gotta ask. I'll go with the Saints
I
any
could
day.
influence you to take
No.
the no.
Buccaneers,
Saints.
Duke-a-doo.
Saints.
Saints
Yep.
big in this one.
Saints all the way
Move on.
around, man.
Move on.
All right,
Move on.
Saints are
Who
fair
dat?
by 8. Do they cover?
We all said
They
Saints.
also gave you
Yes.
a gift because they threw that game.
Yeah, that's
Right?
they threw that. You think they threw that game?
Bro, how does
Absolutely. That was
Breeze
a
miss
fake.
a freaking 5-yard out 3 times in a row?
How do you like? How about our next game coming up here?
Better have the ticket. It's the blackout game of the week.
Oh my God, who the hell cares? Oh my God, who the hell cares? Oh my God, who
3
the hell
Okay.
cares?
Giants
Yeah,
versus
let's go!
Redskins.
Redskins
versus
because
Giants.
Colt McCoy got put in the first stringer. So
Yeah, Colt
boom.
McCoy, who couldn't win the national
No.
championship.
Broke
Hey,
his
but,
leg.
I didn't hear that. When did he break his leg?
Last game.
On the third play.
He
of the
actually
game last week.
he's a tough SOB. He
Yes.
completed passes. He played
I
with a broken
know.
leg
Monday
during that
night.
game.
I know.
Monday night
I
on the
know,
first
and
series,
he didn't
broke
win
his
that
fibula.
national championship. I know.
He's a
No, he
weirdo.
didn't. didn't because he took himself out so that he'd be healthy for the NFL.
I know. Who
No.
does that? No, he got hurt.
He got hurt.
Come on.
No, I'm talking about the national championship.
I am too.
Yes, I am too.
No,
He got
they
blown
asked
out.
him, did he want to come back? They asked him if he wanted to come back.
Bullshit.
He got his ass
You
kicked
do not.
as a freshman.
Any respectable
no,
player.
No.
Any
I know
respectable
Colt
player
McCoy.
does
Thank you very
not
much. I
sit.
actually went to school
I don't
with
care
him
if you know
at
him and all of
UT.
his parents
Pumpkin
and all of his
Pie,
kids.
He hasn't played 2 consecutive games since he left Texas.
No
I know that he
respectable
hasn't.
player
Little guy. He's a
sits out of a
lovely
national
little
championship.
guy.
He ain't little.
Really
No
cute.
respectable
He
player.
ain't little.
He's like a
How's
gnome.
it going over
He's like
there?
a little gnome.
No,
He's
dude,
very
he ain't
cute.
little.
Got a little smile, Texas
Dude.
smile.
Dad, stop. Stop.
She's standing
Stop.
up.
Oh.
Stop. Hold on. You ready? You ready?
Bree is up. She is.
little.
Wow.
I don't care how much you like him. No respectable player sits out of a national championship game.
Thank you.
I don't care. End. Move on.
Maybe, maybe.
And
in
I
your
picked the
opinion.
Giants. If you didn't
All right,
think
Giants.
I was
Okay, you little bitch. This ain't your show.
Let's go. At least I'm not a bitch enough to sit out of a national championship.
Oh,
At
you
least,
know.
and guess what? You don't have the
You got
muscles
called
for it
a little
either.
bitch
So,
by a girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't have
can't.
the muscles
Yeah.
either.
That's why I drink beer.
No,
Real
you
good at
can't.
doing that.
No.
Stick to what you're good at,
I
darling.
picked my
Stick to what you're
sport.
good
I
at.
picked my
Pretty
sport.
good.
You can't come back from that.
I don't care.
She's a bitch.
Just like Colt McCoy can't come back from that.
All right, next game up here. Again, we got
I'm
Giants.
going
Redskins.
Giants also.
You going Giants on the road?
Yeah.
They're gonna have
And
Mark
Giants.
Sanchez
Mark
playing in this
Sanchito!
game. Mark Sanchito
Sunshine.
playing in the game. Knock. What do you got to say? What do you like on this one?
I'm going Giants.
Are you going Giants?
Yeah.
All right. What do you got, Bria, in this one? Giants or Redskins?
I don't really know. I'll go Giants.
Go Giants.
Giants,
Jacob.
I thought Mark Sanchez did like Mike and went into hiding after the butt fumble.
Right?
Right.
Everyone, I think
And
that's
now
what
he has the
everybody
butt
thought.
recovery.
Now
Yeah. He's got the
Very
butt
true.
recovery
He does.
right
Butt
there.
fumble, butt recovery.
Yep.
Full
It's
butt.
that-
It's the full
It's
butt
the full
circle.
butt
Right.
Monty. He's got
Yeah.
everything.
It's the full anal.
Yeah. What?
Wow.
Yeah, that was a little too
Wow.
far there. What do you got this one, Jake?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Washington.
You go Washington this one at home?
That's all right. That's why you don't have a show.
Yeah, fuck you, Jacob.
I'm actually
Me and my
you know,
wiener over here.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go Giants in this
I
one
mean,
because I need the
$50,000.
Giants to beat the Redskins, and I just
Right?
think
He did win 50,000.
Yeah, I
so
just
what are
think
we all
Jacob.
doing
I
there?
don't mind. I see why he's doing that because they're at home and the Giants suck.
What do
but,
you? Okay.
But I'm gonna go with the Giants on the road in a close one. The Giants are favored by 3.5 in this, so Vegas is lead. They don't believe in Mark
Josh, how
Sanchez
scared are
either.
you that they go 8-8?
Who, the Cowboys?
No, the Giants.
I'm not scared of the Giants.
Not at all.
No?
Yeah, not scared
No?
of the Giants. No,
No?
not scared.
No?
No, not at all. All right, next
Who
game
won?
up here.
Bengals versus Chargers.
This one's
Bengals
easy. Chargers.
versus Chargers. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Nice.
Chargers at home.
Chargers!
Easy. Let's sweep this one.
Chargers.
Chargers at home. Jacob, Bree, you guys got
Chargers.
Chargers.
Chargers, yeah.
Spreading this one's 14.
Wow. I
Chargers
got a,
at home.
I got a coworker who's a diehard Bengals fan.
Yeah.
He's going to the game, and every day this week he looks at me. First thing he says in the morning, I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, he's
He
one
must
of
be-
the-
you going
He must
then?
be the one guy on the chart.
Probably.
that voted for the
He's
Bengals.
Probably
the
is.
1% of the public right now that's on it. All right, next game up here, Knocker. Sorry to say we have another one of these.
You better have the ticket. 'Cause it's the blackout game of the week. Broncos versus 49ers.
Broncos versus Niners. Broncos 6-6. Niners 2-10.
Broncos.
I'm gonna go with the Niners at home in this one in the upset. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the upset. Injury to the Broncos' best receiver.
You're crazy, man.
Go ahead, call me crazy, dude.
Go to the ATM, bro.
Give me Mullins. Give me
Go-
Mullins.
go
Give
to
me
the
Mullins for the
ATM.
win.
Go
Mullins
for
for
that
the win.
200, bro.
Mullins for the
Like
win.
I said, don't pull a mic and not pay up.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so I'm going Niners. Knocker, you're gonna go Broncos.
Broncos.
All right,
In a
Bree?
runaway. Are
Broncos.
you kidding?
Broncos.
Daniel. Broncos next. All right, I'm gonna
Are you
get this
serious?
upset. Yeah, I'm serious.
Wow.
I'm gonna take in the upset. That's my upset pick right there.
Wow.
All right, next game
Have
up
another
here.
bong hit, bro.
I will. All right, next one up.
Eagles
Don't tell him
versus Cowboys.
Eagles versus Cowboys.
Very
now.
good game.
6-6 Eagles against the 7-5 Cowboys. My Cowboys are 5-1 at home.
My Cowboys are 5-1 at home.
Yeah, that's right. They're 5-1 at home.
See,
Knocker-
at least
This is
there's
a really
something that
interesting
he and
game.
I can agree on. over here.
My Cowboys are 5-1.
I'm going. Obviously, everyone knows my pick. But what do you got in this one?
I think the Cowboys are favored by that home court.
They're favored by
field
3.5.
goal. Yeah.
Yeah, 3.5 in this one.
I think they win. I do. the Eagles are still a little bit in disarray.
I'm sorry, my defense is really good. My defensive pass rush is really good. I think Amari Cooper was just the receiver we needed to get.
Stop.
You can justify it as much as you
Just
want, but if you get into the playoffs, you're gonna get shit on. Okay?
He's a regular.
Yes, you are. It doesn't matter.
We'll play Seattle or something.
He's just a run-of-the-mill receiver, and everybody.
Jacob, you can shut your laughing trap up.
You're gonna get shut. No, we'll play the Browns.
Yeah, we'll play somebody. Yeah, crappier than us.
Play the Little Giants.
Yeah, play Little Giants. Play the Eagles. So what do you got, Cowboys?
As unfortunate
Yeah,
as
you
that
got 'em.
sounds, I got to go with the
Agree?
Cowboys. Yeah.
Come on, girl.
You are not going Dallas. You can't.
Come on,
I'm
girl.
not.
You can't.
I'm going Eagles.
There you go.
She
See?
physically can't.
Right?
She will
She can't.
spontaneously combust.
Right,
She's
absolutely.
like she's like the guy in Liar Liar that can't
Yeah,
like
exactly.
has to,
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I gotta go Cowboys.
Daniel,
The Eagles, dude. What are you doing?
you going? Yeah, you going
I
Eagles?
can't respectively pick the faggots.
Oh my God! All right, here we go.
You better have the ticket. 'Cause it's the blackout game of the week.
A lot of blackout games of the
versus
week.
Cardinals.
Lions versus Cardinals. This
4.
one. That's just a crappy game. But Knocker, this is a
week just
this is a
kinda
crap.
sucks
Yeah,
in
this is a
football.
crappy game.
But in the Pick'em League,
This is
it's
huge. Who do you take? Cardinals off the win against Green Bay, now at home. Lions trade away their best receiver.
Yep.
They're in turmoil right now. On the road. Does the
going
rookie
mystery
win
pick.
another one?
I'm going mystery
No,
pick.
no. Fuck you and your mystery pick.
I'm going mystery pick.
I'm going to go mystery pick too.
Fine.
Some stepbrother shit.
Right. I can't wait for that new Sherlock Holmes movie.
Oh
coming
my
out.
God! Right?
I keep seeing it on the TV
Yeah,
over here.
it looks so
it's like
good.
first they were racing, but then they were stepbrothers. I'm like, this is getting weird.
Aren't they Holmes and
I
Watson?
went
Is
to
that what it's called? Is
Me
that
and
what it's
Jackie,
called?
my wife, we went to the Catalina Wine Mixer for our anniversary. Actually, on Catalina, they actually had a Catalina wine. They have it every year.
Is it the Catalina wine mixer or is it the fucking Catalina wine?
It's the fucking kid. They had the helicopter there. Yeah, it's great. Everyone was drinking. We took a picture of the helicopter. It was great. Yeah, it was great. I'm gonna go Knocker. Yeah, mystery pick for you and me. Daniel, what do you got in this one? Lions, Cardinals. Don't care.
I think
skipping us?
Lions
What's
just
up
because
with
I
that?
like Stafford. So
Stafford. Okay, what do you guys got?
I mean, just a better
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Jacob's what he got in this one.
This is.
It's tough.
I've been
It's-
looking at the bars. It's like you need to be
Lions,
like unanimous,
right?
But like at the same time, it's like Jesus Christ, both these teams are terrible.
Exactly.
one
That's
left
why I
on
went with
I
the
know,
Cardinals.
I know Lions fans and Cardinals fans, and both of them would tell me to pick the other team.
Because all my family's from Michigan. My wife's family, they hate the dudes. And my father-in-law's like fucking hates the Lions so bad. They let them down every year.
I think the Wolverines could beat the Lions.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I gotta go Arizona.
You go Arizona? All right, mystery pick for me and you, Pops? Yep. All right, 3 games left and we'll be out of here. All right, here we go.
Steelers versus Raiders.
Steelers versus Raiders in this
Really?
one.
Yeah.
Really?
James Conner's not playing this game, just so you know.
Who cares?
Steelers.
I'm going to go Steelers in this one as well. What do you think the spread is in this one, Doc?
I think the Steelers on the road are 9.5.
10.5.
Yeah.
20 favorites in this one.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We're all going to roll out the Steelers in this
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
All right, next game up here. This could be Sunday Night Football.
Rams versus Bears.
Rams versus Bears. This is big implications for both these teams,
Yes.
Knocker, as they roll in and trying to get home field advantage or at least that first round bye in this one. Mr. Trubisky will be back in this game.
Maybe.
No,
still
he
don't
will
know.
be playing.
Okay.
Yeah, they said. Well, they announced today that he's going to be playing the game. So
Alright.
unless you hear anything else, he should be playing. Rams here. This is huge for them to stay in that hunt with the.
Well, they
with
need to go 4-0.
the
They
Saints.
need to have the NFC Championship game.
I was going to say
at the
because I
Coliseum.
think
They have
for
to.
the Saints and the Rams that whoever has the home field
Yes.
in that NFC champ is going to win because it's
Just,
such a
just
big
like
advantage.
the one earlier in the season.
Yeah, just like the one exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Especially how the Rams were at home against the Chiefs.
Absolutely.
That mattered so much in that
Yeah.
shootout. But what do you got in this one? It's gonna be a great game, I think, because it's like a defense against an offensive minded team. How much do you think though the Rams are obviously going to be favored in this
they're
one?
Favored just to tickle the you know what.
Yeah,
I think they're favored by 7.5, maybe even
3.
8.
Really? It's got to be low.
3 points in this.
Wow,
one.
and I'm going
It's
mystery
weird because it's like Rams.
Right.
Like you
you
go
take-
to bed that.
I'm going mystery pick on this.
You take that.
No, you're not
Bears-
because you're
Yes,
going to
I
go
am.
Rams because I know you're a Rams fan.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah, I do know that. I'm going Rams. Obviously in this game. I go Rams. You too?
Oh, I got to go with my Rams for sure.
Rams.
Daniel?
I'm going with the Bears.
You're going Bears in this one?
I am.
I think it could go either way.
I think this is just this huge trap game. Snow, ugly weather. They just clinched the division. This is and the Bears just lost a stupid ass game last week. They're hungry. They're yeah. I really look for a real trap game.
Jacob, you're really
I'm
going to
going
agree
with
with this
the
guy?
Bears.
You think you
Da
can?
Bears.
You really think when we sit down Sunday
Da Bears.
and we finish these games
Bears.
at Sunday night that it's going to be Bears, Bears 35, Rams 31? Like I just see them outscoring.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chicago does win. Like
No, you're right. I wouldn't come out Monday back. Damn, the Bears beat the Rams, but I'd still be. I still don't think it's gonna happen. I get what you're saying though.
If this is Trubisky's first game back,
yeah, right. Aaron Donald.
The last 2 games,
They're going to be running the ball. They're not going to want to throw the ball with Trubisky. I just think Rams offensively have too much for the Bears.
I think that defensive line of the Rams is
going to get him. Dominican
Bears.
All right, Knox. So we split on that. All right, here we go.
Bears.
Monday Night Football.
Good Monday Night Football. This has huge NFC
Vikings
playoff
versus
implications.
Losers eliminated.
Losers done. I think losers done. And right now I'm going to say I think Seahawks are one of the hottest teams in football right now. I think that somehow but somehow they've turned this thing around. There's so much turmoil in that team, losing basically that whole back secondary they lost, and somehow they've turned this around. And what do you say about Russell Wilson? The dude just can ball it out.
With
the little
no
guy
offensive line,
Yeah,
dude.
he just scrambles.
Yeah.
He
throws the ball. It's so
They're
annoying.
favored by the normal 3 at home in this one, the Seahawks. I'm going to go with them at home. The Vikings I really had high hopes, but they didn't have Stephon Diggs. He's banged up. I don't know how good he's going to be in this one as well. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to be something like a 27-24 type of game, but I'm going to give it to the Seahawks, especially at home. I'm going to probably be rain. It's got to be rain this weekend. It's going to be raining here the last couple of days. I would leave up there. It's going to be mushy and cold.
Seahawks.
I'll go Seahawks. Bree? Seahawks.
I got to go Vikings.
Going Vikings in the upset, all right?
I think I'll go with the Vikings, too.
You go with the Vikings in the upset?
Yeah, I think so.
It's going to be a good game, right?
Is it at Vikings?
No, it's in
Seattle.
I think I still take the Vikings.
Okay, you take the Vikings.
Yeah,
All
I think this could be another Vikings-Rams style game.
Yeah, like
from that Thursday night game.
Like a shootout.
This has the
type of
potential
game.
to be similar to that.
Yeah, because Cousins can sling it. Russell Wilson will sling it. So, all right, guys. Well, we had a 2.5 hour show. It's not bad.
Right?
It's not too bad. We've
So
Time
Josh,
we're on the show, it goes long.
We love having you guys.
2 times that
Yes.
we're on the show. It's long.
Every time.
2 times.
Every 2
damn
times.
it.
Josh,
My
I just
God.
want to let you know
Yeah.
that I did Google it, and the degenerate fan that I am, there still is a chance that the Giants, if they win out.
Yeah, if they win out, I know.
Yeah.
And the Eagles
so just so
either.
you know,
Stop
because
it.
no, I'm just saying because Josh knows as your mom brought up, since the expansion team has started for the Texans, the Cowboys have not made the playoffs. And you know that little guy in the back of your head is like, oh, shit. Little guy back there. You know, little guy, you know him. You're actually probably good friends with him.
No, I'm not. Here, you can't talk anymore. Yeah, I turned off your mic. All right.
no.
You are done. I got controls. Jacob, Bree, thank you for coming in.
Absolutely.
It was so much fun. Check out your guys' new album. Drops in January at TXR_band. All your social media. Texas Runaway on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube.
TexasRunawayBand.com.
There you go. All your guys' news. Become subscribe because you guys can get all the new videos, all your new songs that come out. Knocker, thank you. Love you guys, Sportscast family. Mike, you Welch mofo, you better pay up by Monday, or there'll be hell to pay, brother. There'll be hell to pay. All right, we'll be back next week. Love you guys. Download us on iTunes. Spread the word, as Knocker says. Spread something. We'll be back next week.